What's up, all day family? It's Brett, it's Lofa. We're talking Seahawks football after a very disappointing loss to the Green Bay Whackers, 30-13. I believe so. I'm pronouncing that correctly, aren't I?
Amen.
Yeah, they are no Gouda, but tonight they take the big stinky cheese over the Seahawks.
Yeah, they got us.
The check down Charlie was in town and in full effect. Josh Jacobs is the entire team, and nobody can tackle him. He's got thighs like what? What? Dumps like truck. Baby, nobody can get him down on the ground.
What the fuck? Was more where I was leaning on that one, brother. Remix.
I borrowed this bottle of Woodford Reserve from the suite that I was in tonight, and it goes right in the glass. I was going to save it for the airplane tomorrow, but
join us.
If you guys got comments, start filling up the super chat because we are here to answer your comments all night long. Begin with putting in the emoji that best describes your mood tonight. Mine would be the clown emoji because I have no idea why I'm getting on a Delta flight to watch this BS.
Because Delta rules.
I put in more effort than most of the team did tonight, my friend. I was up at 4-something in the morning. I was going through security at 6 o'clock in the morning. I was under my Carhartt. I got this move where I turned it around backwards and put the hood on backwards, and I get nice and dark and cozy in there. It's beautiful. And I'm putting in an effort. I'm putting in a commute. And I swear on my life, I'm more excited to be in the stadium than most of that team was tonight, man.
Oh, brother.
What in the world was that?
The energy you brought all day.
Yeah.
Pun intended.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we've been getting after it since, I don't know, 9, 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Like, all day.
Mm-hmm.
You can't party all day if you don't start in the morning. And we did. And thank God we're still here.
That was not what I was expecting, man. Like, and I gotta say, and you know, I speak for the fans. I know I speak for a lot of you. When I start feeling good, when I start hearing people talking about positive vibes in the stadium, I get a little nervous. And I got a little nervous pregame. I was asking a lot of people, how you feeling? They're like, I'm feeling pretty good today.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yikes. Then a couple Seahawks fans started telling me, I'm feeling a blowout for the Seahawks. And I thought, no, this is usually what happens.
I'm not going to lie. I was one of those guys.
No. You see, you guys, the last 4 weeks, people were nervous, just like me. People were saying, oh, we might eke one out against Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. Or what do? We blow them out. This week, we're like, oh, the Packers have nobody playing on defense. They barely have any weapons on offense. Jordan Love is a step above nobody.
I'm guilty. And I told you I would always confess and be an adult when it comes to admitting fault. Blame me. But they did do some shit that I told you they were going to do. So
true that.
There's plenty of blame to go around.
True. Listen, that's why you need to send this link to all of your friends and all of your family and let them know what we're doing here on the All Day Podcast, because week after week after week, we keep nailing it. And I'll keep patting us on the back. Lofa told you that Josh Jacobs was going to be a problem. He was an absolute problem from drive number 1. We give up a 15-yard penalty on play number 2, and it was all downhill from there. Flags all over the place, ugly football. Geno Smith holding on to the ball, taking sacks. Where's the Geno haters at? Let's go tonight. Bring it on. I will do my best to defend this fella, but it's getting harder when he plays games like that. I want to get through what we got to say and open it up to the Q&A. Keep putting in the emojis. What best describes your feelings tonight? Like I told you, mine's the clown emoji. What would yours be?
The puking emoji.
Okay. Yep. 30-13. The Jordan Love led Packers, mostly led by Josh Jacobs, come on in and they take down our Seahawks. And this was one where we talked about it in the preview that if the Seahawks want to do what they want to do and if they want to be respected, and we had Rayshawn Jenkins on the show, and I said, do you feel I asked him flat out. I said, do you feel the lack of respect? He said, yes, and we want to change that.
No.
Well,
silence the noise, right?
30-13 against the Packers on prime time Sunday Night Football is not exactly the way to do that.
Yeah, not awesome, Brett. Not awesome. But if you go back to the preview, what did I say first? I am looking at our demeanor.
Yeah.
Is this game going to be built up with so much hype? Prime time, to playoff contenders.
Action green.
All the fucking works.
Versus ping pong ball white.
Yeah, whatever that thing is.
What? We lost to them with ping pong ball helmets on.
So gross.
Gross.
But what I said, are we going to keep it cool? Are we going to, prevail and just stay in the moment? And no. End of the half, we're fucking fighting.
Again.
Well, it was just very telling to me, right? Are we ready for this? Or did we build it up as something bigger than what it was? We did. We built it up to be bigger than it was. I don't know if they're listening to outside noise, like the media who built this up all the time. Like we didn't. We talked about this is just another opportunity, right?
Yeah.
And so everything I've spoken, even I was on Talk Sports Radio. Now I feel like an asshole because I said, we win this game. I don't see us losing another game until our last game. I'm talking last game postseason, not the Rams. I'm talking we're going streaking. Bring your green hat. Let's go. And you know what? I was wrong. Like I said, I'll always admit when I was wrong. But I wasn't wrong about are we ready for the moment? And it was just telling. Like when they're starting to fight, you had 30 minutes to beat the shit out of these guys. And when you're down 17-3 or whatever it was at half, was it 17-3? Like you don't get chippy after you can't do something about it.
Right.
Like, so
do something about it on the field.
I feel like it was the game was too big for us. And that's just my honest opinion.
Oh man. Oh boy.
Which is crazy. It's just another game.
What do we got next here?
It's just another
Mike,
game.
we got something lined up next, a topic. We didn't really go through it, but are we just going straight to questions? Well,
bring them in.
We'll bring them in, but
unleash the dogs.
Before you really do that though.
Yeah.
I had a point that is completely thrown out of my head. What? Bet online. That's right, Katie. Thank you.
Bet your ass.
BetOnline.ag.
Brett.
Use the mobile browser. Use the
app. Everything.
App, wherever you can download it. It's BetOnline, the world's most trusted betting website. Also, use our promo code.
Believe, spelt BLEAV.
In all caps, and you get a welcome bonus when you sign up at BetOnline. Thank you for signing up at BetOnline. Man. I'm mad. I'm mad at all the cheeseheads in the stadium. I'm mad at the Go Pack Go chant.
Oh my God.
I thought we were past all of this. We did all this at the beginning of the season. It feels like deja vu all over again. I'm mad that here it is. It flew back into my head. Yeah. Ready, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Forget the nickname for this defense. Throw it out. The death zone defense, I don't ever want to hear it again. Knock it off. I don't want any player at the podium talking death zone defense. I don't want to hear death zone defense. I don't want to hear death zone team. I don't want to hear anything about it. You give up 30 points to the Jordan Love check down Charlie Packers. You want to give yourself a nickname? By the way, stop being George Costanza and giving yourself a nickname. Nobody gives themselves a nickname. We'll give you a nickname when you deserve it. Thank you very much. I'm sorry.
No, I respect it.
Knock it off.
Get it out, brother.
You don't get a nickname till you deserve it.
I will always bring in all factors.
Sorry, I'm hot.
That the dude that brought up the nickname, motherfucker Jones, did force a fumble in beautiful fashion that got us back into it. So, whatever he says flies for me.
No, they asked him how he felt about the nickname, and he said he was cool with it. Somebody else gave him just knock it off.
Okay.
You cannot call yourself something and then go do this.
Well, you know what? No. Maybe we should call this defense Motherfucker Jones and the rest of the people. Motherfucker Jones and the crew.
As soon as they deserve it, I will.
Like Huey Lewis in the news.
As soon as they deserve it,
Motherfucker Jones and the
do
crew.
it game after game and show that they deserve it, I will put the respect on the name that they deserve.
That guy's doing work.
Well, I was watching from the Hawks Nest first quarter. check down Charlie, throws one to Jacob short. Jones comes up.
He's
oops, missed.
Jacob.
15 yards later, first down. There we go. Conversion. They couldn't tackle anybody out there tonight. Spoon gave one up. Reek Woolen, you're not 16 feet tall. What are you jumping that early for? Go make a play.
Timing was a little off.
The ball was in the air. I yelled pick because you know who I was thinking about? The Legion of Boom.
Ooh.
That's a defense that deserved this nickname.
I thought Kobe was going to pick that one off against Kraft.
Oh, let's jump early. The ball goes sailing over your head.
I thought Kobe was going to, I understand the position, like where, I was one of the smallest linebackers and you got a monster like Jason Witten or Martellus Bennett, Mike Bennett's older brother. Okay. If you lean into them, you're pushing them out, and it's not a push off. You're just leaning in, and you're still looking back. They're not going to call you. So, but this is little things that coaching can help. So, we're all at fault here. That's all I'm saying. Is because if you're waiting for a ball to come down, man, you're wrong. Like I'm not going to say elementary or high school, at least college shit. Like, hey, bro, intercept the angle. Get it at its highest points. Go forward. Like, don't sit and wait.
My good buddy, Bo Murchoff, we were on a show called Awkward on MTV together.
Yeah.
He played the other guy on the show. I played the super hot guy. He was the best friend. And
we could cut the picture over to Bo if we want to grow his OnlyFans.
My man in high school was like all province, British Columbia.
Goddamn right he
like,
was. Guy's like 6'3", 220.
Over there flexing.
4'40".
What did you run? Like a sub 4.5, something like that? Anyway, he claims to be this all Canadian, because not all American, but
I believe him.
Whatever, DB. That ball was thrown towards Reek Willen. He goes, pick. It didn't happen. Then he looks at me. He goes, I could have made that play. I go, you know what? I believe you. What the F was that?
I mean, he's a specimen,
That's
of all.
A sure pick. I'm sorry.
Shout out to Bo Murchoff. He is a specimen.
He is.
Just going to vouch for it. I know a savage when I see one. He's a savage, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't just play a football player. Was a football player.
That's right.
I need to see some scenes from fucking Awkward.
Game recognizes game.
Did you guys do some football scenes?
I don't think any football scenes. We did some soccer scenes. They played all sports.
That's awkward. It's a football show, and you did some soccer scenes?
One time, I'll tell you this before we open it up to Q&A. This is a real story. One time, Bo, do you remember this? One time, I got in a bit of a debate with the writers because they had a line for me where I was supposed to say that the quarterback had really good hands. And I said, no. He probably got a good arm.
Yeah, it doesn't play.
Or if he's a receiver, he's got good hands.
Doesn't play.
The quarterback doesn't have good hands. And they said, Brett, can you just say the line?
I said, I will not.
No.
Good.
No.
Good on you.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are these writers? Or these fucking unbelievable?
Not football fans. Maybe there's
are you JB Pruitt?
Good looking.
Were you
hands.
JB Pruitt, hand model, Zoolander?
All right. Q&A time.
Sorry.
Open it up.
Yeah.
Open it up. Oh my gosh. Katie's here
take
in
us
person.
Away.
Producer Katie's here in person.
Yes, she is.
Stacked house.
Yeah.
Adam, the Island Sun. Is it a different vibe getting ready for a primetime game or something? This is not the same team that we have seen for the last 4 weeks.
Great call.
Good. Yeah. I was sitting down tonight before we entered the chat, and I was saying lines from Point Break.
Yeah.
And the line, hide your kids. But they were a little young, dumb, and full of
come.
Yeah.
They were a little excited about this one.
Little hot to trot.
Which I said their demeanor and their poise, which is what we saw. Which is what we see out of the head coach. Like, Mike McDonald really impresses me.
Yeah.
As a first-year head coach, I think it's probably his military background. He's very stoic, very just, doesn't matter if it's good, it's bad. He's like, yo, who gives a shit? Let's go forward. Let's move forward.
Right.
So I thought these guys would glean off that and learn, right? But this is what I was looking for. Are we ready for this push to the You're right. All right. You know what? 17 points. I can't even argue. 17 points at home.
We can't play the Arizona Cardinals every week. You know?
17 points at home. You let somebody, but like, goddamn, it's not even whole field advantage anymore. Go Pack, go. I've never, in my career, I had 2 horrible years, me and my boys, where we had I think we had 9 or 10 wins total. I didn't hear another team chanting. And there were some good teams that came in.
Yeah.
It's a jersey here and there, but they fucking took. Oh, Go Pack Go was loud.
Yeah.
Like it was over the loudspeaker.
Yeah. I don't know how I'm going off tonight, but let me speak for a lot of Seahawks fans here too. And let me speak directly to any of you out there that sold your tickets. What the hell? You have a team who's in first place in the NFC West. You have a team who's battling for respect and supremacy in the NFC. If you're selling your tickets to that game, to a game like this, if the team is 2 and whatever at this point,
we
okay,
get it.
maybe.
Yeah, we get it.
Maybe.
We get it.
Maybe you want to drop a Take 12 promo code and make an extra $12 per ticket on epicseats.com because nobody beats
Epic Seats.
Epic Seats. But if you're selling your tickets to this game with these teams at this record and you're allowing opposing fans to come in here and punk us on our own field, then you're a punk.
Yeah.
You hear me?
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Next comment.
Adam, the Island Sun. If you listen closely, the bench Geno for Howl haters aren't making a peep. They got what they asked for, and the grass isn't greener.
Man, you know, I would never say I was waiting for this, but I knew what would happen, and I don't blame Howell. I know he rocketed several. The one that JS sent over the middle, insane. He missed a couple reads. Not his fault. Pressure was getting there, just like pressure got to Geno. But Howell's a damn good quarterback. But like I think you guys aren't understanding like what Geno's been through for 3 years now. 3, not 1, not 2, not 3. It's a pattern. It's a streak.
What about before he went out though? What about before he went out in the game? Like, how much of this is on Geno? How was he playing prior to the injury?
Run the fucking ball. Would we end up with 8 total runs by Sharps, who had a $140?
Somebody's gonna have to look
last
up
week.
stats.
Yeah, I don't.
Stat boy.
I don't even have to look it up.
McNeil.
I think we had under 10. We had single digits by a guy that ran for a $140 last week.
McNeil, how many runs for Sharps?
It's got to be 7 or 8.
Do you know that there's people out there in the world who don't believe that McNeil works on this show? So they want to see him on camera like a proof of life?
I'd be happy to. I don't think he wants to.
No, he asked me tonight, and I said no.
Oh, okay. I'll give him the headset for like 30 seconds.
I think we got to make him do something first, in like true radio show style.
You going hazing? You hazing?
Well, a little bit.
Okay.
Speaking of which, you were supposed to try a Seattle dog tonight with grilled onions, and you totally ducked the whole thing.
It was amazing. It was amazing, ladies and gentlemen.
He ducked the whole thing. We're doing it next week.
Okay, I'm lactose intolerant. I can't do the cheese.
Excuses.
All right, maybe I'm soft. I'm fucking 42.
You sound like the Seahawks defense right now. All these excuses.
You know what? I would have gladly put a helmet on and played defense tonight.
Yikes.
Because there was just certain things I saw. It's like, why are we like backing up when they're just fucking running the ball down our throat?
I have a question for the viewers out there. Put this in the chat. Be honest. This is a safe space.
It is.
On a scale of 0 to 12, how disappointed are you in tonight's game? Did you actually believe that they were going to take care of business? Or did you sort of have a sneaking suspicion that this is who we were all along?
No.
Be honest.
No, this is an aberration. And this isn't just positive loaf talking.
Are you like a 1 where you're like, I kind of knew we didn't have it the whole time because I was never really in because Geno Smith. Or are you like me where you're like a 12 tonight because you kind of were drinking the Kool-Aid, You were like, I think we've got this one. We've got a good defense. We're taking care of business. We're, surging ahead in the West.
We were trending in the right direction defensively, brother. But I saw way too many too high sets when they're just Josh Jacobs left. Josh Jacobs left.
Why can't we do the same thing?
Maybe bring the safety in.
Do we have a comment about Grubb tonight? Do we have something that's going to make me talk about the OC?
Well, did fucking McNeil guess the stats on how many carries?
8 carries for 54 yards, and they don't hand it to him more?
854? That I'm not a mathematician. That's like somewhere around like 7.
That's pretty good. Bo, you're an Oregon State Beaver.
6'9".
What's the average on that?
What is 6'8"?
He had how many? Josh Jacobs?
McIntosh.
Oh, McIntosh.
What did he get?
McIntosh had 3 carries.
Okay. But so Sharps had 6, 7, or 8. How many did McNeil? Wake up. 8 carries, 54. What is that? Someone in the chat, just tell me. Can you divide 54?
Where's John Langston when we need him?
It's you know what?
Where is he?
Fuck you guys. I'm gonna send it.
First of all, why are there not more complainers here tonight? Where's all the viewers at? You guys copy and paste this link, send it to your friends. Let's try to set another record tonight. Seahawks fans love to complain, and tonight I'm in a pissed off mood. I'll complain about whatever you guys want to complain about. So send this to your friends and bump this thing up.
Just want you guys to know, 54 divided by 8 is 6.7. I said 6.8. 6.75. You round up when you get a 5, so it's 6.8. I was right.
So why weren't they handing him the ball more often?
Let's just fucking air it out.
I don't understand why when my team finds something that works, then seemingly the next game they just don't do it anymore.
It's like, nah, you know what? They're going to expect it. So we're just going to fucking throw it 70 times.
Hey, I've got an idea.
They'll never see this coming.
Let's outthink ourselves.
And then they intercept a bunch of balls. And it's just like, they're onto us.
Adam the Island Son says.
He's back. I love this guy. Beast.
I love it. We've gone. Wait. We've gone up 4 viewers. Keep copy and pasting the link. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen back to that. It's not gonna make any sense.
Yeah.
And we
it's
wonder
Woodford Reserve
why we didn't get any national attention. We are the better team, but here we are showing our belly to a beatable team on prime time.
No. You could take the affirmative, but I'm going to take the negatory on that one.
Bro, did you see the Lions get their fucking taints kicked in today?
No, I saw the Lions put up over 40 points, I think. What was the final score of that thing?
Oh, they lost by like 6 or 7.
But the final score was
the other team put up more.
40.
Well, they didn't put up enough.
They still put up 40-something points. We put up
30.
Wait, how many points we put up? 13?
Are you doing moral victories right now? I'm just asking you.
No.
Because I guarantee you, any defense that gives up fucking 40 plus is not going to make it in the postseason.
Okay.
Like, they'll go. They'll have a home field game.
Yep.
And then they'll fucking lose. And everybody's going to be like, I thought this was our year. We had the 1 and 2 seed. And they're like, well, you gave up 40 a fucking game, dude. Like,
yeah.
Because they gave up 40 to the Rams that they lost to. And then I'm talking about the Bills just right now. And then, but the Lions are beatable.
Yeah.
And I mean, they went into their house, right? And kicked the shit out. They out physicaled them. Yes, they made some mistakes, the Bills, to allow those points. But dude, I'm telling you, I'm not afraid of the Lions.
Well, I think if the Seahawks or any team can get into the tournament, then you never know what can happen and yada, yada, yada. But maybe I am doing moral victories. You lose this game by 3 points, but you look competitive doing it. It's much different than losing the game the way that they lost it, throwing some bad interceptions in the red zone, off your back foot, being sacked on 3rd down, not being able to convert, the defense not being able to stop anyone. When they're not even throwing the ball down the field, it's not as if they're carving you up. They're throwing a check down and you're missing tackles. I mean, this is not the team who we're supposed to be after what we've seen recently. We've seen
from us. I mean, we laid an absolute carry us, and we had one 100-yard rusher in the last like 2 years.
Yeah.
That's why the game was easy last week.
Yeah.
Where the fuck was that today?
I don't know.
So
Josh Jacobs, I guess
he
Josh
was on
Jacobs,
the other side.
Well, Josh Jacobs is not James Conner, is he?
He pumped the brakes, kid. Just like Amon Green said, pump the brakes. Connor's a beast. Wow. And yeah, we held him in check.
I would like to play the Cardinals every week.
Isn't Jacobs the 3rd leading rusher, 3rd or 4th? I haven't checked
after tonight.
I'm out of all my fantasy playoffs. Thanks, Katie.
How much did Jacobs run for tonight, stat boy?
Oh, God. I don't even want to know.
Johnny Langston.
26 rushes.
Well, that's
They
like,
handed the ball to him
that's-
26 times.
yeah.
That's it. Fire everybody.
Yeah.
I'm mad.
Johnny Langston says, tough one today. Sending the positive vibes out to Geno.
No.
To Geno.
Mm,
Yes, to Geno.
mhm.
This one will hurt. Sorry, that was my own commentary. This one will hurt, but we have to bounce back next week against another tough opponent.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh,
We're,
yeah.
we're up to 242. Keep
Well,
copying and pasting the
yeah.
link. Let's get this thing
Tell
going.
a friend to tell a friend to come vent with us.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to
Okay.
come complain because
I'll
tonight
tell
I'm
you
pissed
what.
off.
I'll tell you what. Yo, so Josh Allen and the boys, 14 for James Cook, 105. Josh Allen, 11 for 68. That's 7.5 and 6.2 respectively. Both had 2 touchdowns. Is that good? And then Josh also threw for 362 and 2 touchdowns. Okay, and then we flip it to the other side. I'll actually give Jared Goff credit for once.
Why are we talking Bills and Lions?
Because I was just talking about the game and the difference. I thought they were both running the ball. Jared Goff had the game of his life. He threw 494 and 5 touchdowns. I mean, still lost, but just saying. You got Jahmyr Gibbs, 3.9. Montgomery, they held Montgomery down to 0.8.
Yeah, but we lost to the Packers.
I'm telling you, these are 2 teams we could beat. That's how it all started.
Yeah, no, I'm just teasing.
No,
I
no,
know,
it's
I
all
know, I
good.
know the point. I know. I'm just trying to wrap my head around
Hey, some things we'll never
LED
get an
light
answer
show.
to, brother.
the prime time,
Safeway. Shout out to Safeway.
the blue and the green.
Yeah.
The stadium was beautiful tonight. Everybody got these.
Dude.
Look at this. I got my Coldplay style LED wristband.
Mine didn't light up.
I was out there
But I
rocking,
got it.
man.
Yeah.
And then they came out and they laid an absolute we talked about they've only lost, I think, 2 times in the action green.
Yeah. Should have been Wolf Gray.
Well, somebody go back and watch that replay.
Good catch. You still caught it. You still caught it.
Hey, man.
12s need to show up more. Home field
Oh.
advantage is gone. O-line sucks. If Geno is out, we are cooked. Tired of those gimme PI calls, too. We must win
Yeah.
the next 3.
Yeah.
How about the penalties?
Yeah, the penalties. Well,
Bad penalties.
only 5 and 5. I
Yeah.
think there was a disparity of like 100 yards between.
Yeah.
There were like we got called for 100 and fucking something yards. They got called for like 30. Like
Some
what?
bad penalties, dude. The
Oh.
PI penalties are bad.
Well,
Letting them out of
okay.
it.
Okay, but PI.
I mean,
The PI. Okay, so if you catch back up to the guy, and you have time, if you don't see the eyes get big or the hands go up, turn around. Like
mhm.
just lean in,
Right.
look and lean. They call it the look and lean, and then you have an opportunity to pick or deflection.
So what's going on? I mean, you would tell me if you're not teaching it, you're tolerating it.
Yeah,
Which one is it?
I don't know. Is it because Reek's a veteran player. We got veteran players out there. It's I give Kobe Bryant some grace because he was a corner that is playing safety, so it's a total different perspective. And you're asking this kid to do it at the highest level, NFL.
Yes.
And he is like, dude, he's gonna be great. But it's
Why
just
are the Packers just doing it? We got like,
well,
why do I got to watch teams that are not as good as us beat us, and then I have to sit around and try to make up some excuses in my mind for why I'm sitting here on preview episodes going, everybody on their team is hurt. They don't have a defense.
because those are the facts.
And then they come in and they beat us. I don't get it. Like, why is their team falling forward every time and we're not? Why is their team able to complete a ball for 6 yards and then get the extra 2? Oh, there's 8 yards on first down. Yet,
Falling forward,
how many times do we have 3rd and 2 and we're taking a 6-yard sack?
brother, falling forward. What I was so in disbelief about watching was like, even late in the game, we're just staying too high safety, like they're gonna throw the ball. And I know LaFleur is, like in McVay and like Shanahan, like same like tree and everything.
Yeah.
So anything could happen. Until it fucking happens, I ain't worried about it. Like, so put a goddamn safety down.
Yeah.
And everybody get downhill.
Yeah.
And
Attack.
there was a couple times they did peg us for a blitz. They're like, yo, they're blitzing zone this way. And they got out of it on a quick screen or something. a reverse flip.
Right.
That was some balls.
Yeah.
And it but we were slanting into it. And I was like, oh shit. Hopefully someone just makes a tackle. Whoever came up in support got off 2 blocks and just laid out. I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was Joe or Kobe, but I was like, yo, that's a bad motherfucker right there, because there was 2 to block 1 and he got the guy down. Like, I think it was Kobe. And, but either way, like, they're going to run. And what did I say all week? You better have a tackling plan for special running backs. Jacobs is a special running back, because that O-line is not really world beaters. And
no,
our D-line is world beaters.
Breaking tackles left and right.
And our O-line or D-line is world beaters. Like, we got Murph, Williams, we got all these studs. Nwosu came back. So it's like, I couldn't believe, and maybe that's where the confidence was by McDonald and the crew, is that like, oh, like, we got everybody healthy and good. Like, we can stop them with 7 in the box. Shit. Josh Jacobs has made a living on yards after contact.
Yeah.
And you better have a tackling plan. I said, get to the legs. Fuck your pride. Put it aside, because that comes before the fall. Take the legs. Like, nothing dirty. You don't take, like, knees or ankles out, but hit them at the waist, legs, and wrap. And you better run your feet for dear life, because Amon Green, who we had on the podcast, I told you about the time I was a rookie or whatever, and I got off a block, and I was like, yo, this motherfucker's dead. I bounced off his quad, which he told us was torn. Fuck you. You're over here snorting. And like, Amon, you didn't have to tell me your quad was torn,
you're like,
bro.
Dude, that was like, I mean, bouncing off you, you're the strongest. He's like, oh, I wasn't even at 100%.
He's like, I just came back from a torn quad, but yeah, respect. And I was like, fuck you, man. Like, holy shit, is that embarrassing?
Man. Oh,
but I mean, the dude,
he had to be proud.
The dude was built
watching
the same.
Josh Jacobs.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, I liked having him on the show, and I respect him, so we'll throw some love his way.
Absolutely.
He had to be sitting there tonight just watching that.
He said it. He's like, yo, I respect Josh and like just everything he's about. They ran the same.
Damn.
Just Amon, if he was back there, fucking 26 for 250.
Oh, man. Yeah,
like, because you're not catching him.
No.
Which is why I said, like, on the pod, I was like, man, you look like a little guy because you were running by everybody. And then he ran over me. I was like, there's no way that guy's still up. Okay, Katie, you're up.
Jay Snodgle.
The schnoz.
Not fun to watch.
No.
Defense was not sticking to their assignments.
No.
And when they were, they got outplayed tonight.
Yeah.
A bit of bear thing. F&A.
Yeah.
Oh.
The whole thing sucked. I hate the whole state of Wisconsin. I hate the Brewers. I hate the Packers. I hate all the lakes. What do they got up there? Lakes or whatever. They got cheese.
Probably
I hate
ponds.
cheddar. I hate Munster. I hate Havarti. I hate
Giannis.
Mozzarella.
I drafted him 4 times in fantasy.
Did they do that?
And then the 5th time that I refused to play because I finished last.
I hate the whole thing.
He won MVP of the league.
I hate Vince Lombardi. I hate Bart Starr. I've never liked the G logos from the University of Georgia anyway. They stole that.
True.
So it's not even theirs to begin with.
Yeah.
I hate the whole thing.
Let them know.
Gross.
Get it out.
All of you are gross. Get out of here.
Jonathan Smith. Hey, have the Seahawks decided to start playing yet? Might want to let them know that they're playing tonight. They should have forfeit less injuries.
Well, we did actually forfeit. I don't know if you guys noticed. This is why I was late to the show. Sorry for the late start. It's my fault. I'll take responsibility. Traffic jam, whatnot. Anyways, I stayed to the bitter end.
Yeah.
And I say bitter because never thought we would run the ball finally in the last 2 minutes. Like, now we're gonna run the ball? We're just accepting defeat. I know it's 3 scores.
Why did we punt with 5 minutes left?
Oh, that too.
Why did we punt with 5 minutes left, you guys?
I know we're already on.
You guys tell me.
Yeah, tell us, because we're on our own 40, and when some weird thing about a penalty, and then they declined it because it was supposed to be 3rd and 10. I was like, all right, we got another chance, and then it went to 4th and 5. I was like, all right, now we have a better chance. Now we have a better chance.
Yeah.
And we sent out the punt team.
What was that?
Who MVP, Michael Dixon, shout out, mate. Fucking that. I couldn't believe we just accepted defeat. Like, I don't care if you lose by fucking, what was it, 17 or fucking 24.
Right.
If someone, just fucking go for it.
Go for it.
And I don't know, dude. That was tough to stomach.
Well, is that Sam Howell? Is that having a backup in? Is that not having the confidence in the offense?
Well, nobody plays and shots were just. I saw DK streaking down the field with a safety. Yeah. I'm taking that fucking 100 out of 100 times.
Yeah.
And if that guy makes a play, good for you, man. You fucking earned your stripes.
Then
right?
That's Grubb, though, right? That's Grubb. Then
it's a combination of Grubb and then now Sam did miss some reads. Fucking cannon for an arm. Holy shit! I saw a couple passes up. My God, I was like, whoa! I didn't even see that thing leave his arm and get caught. I had to see it on the replay. But Lockett streaking up the right sideline when he threw it to the flats. It was like, come on, man. Like, so
what happened to Lockett today, man? I was calling for Lockett to have the career day of the season.
Brother, what happened to the 30th worst defense in the intermediate zone where we did get some first downs in the second half to JSN and Barner and fucking everybody over the middle where they are not good in coverage, where we hadn't been good in coverage previous to this year. The last 2 years, we were one of the worst. Why didn't we attack there?
Lockett had one catch.
Spectacular
one catch for 22 yards. McNasty was on that one. You want to put yourself on camera, and now's your chance.
Yeah.
In 5.
Show
4,
your face.
3, 2, 1,
oh,
0.
Oh, never mind.
No,
we'll get you on next
back.
commercial break. Next commercial break. You're too slow. Too slow. Gotta be ready.
Come on,
kid.
man. You gotta be ready, dude.
Okay.
Axel MTG.
Stay up on the balls of your feet.
Extend Geno, please. I don't want to be in quarterback purgatory. I'm surprised he lasted so long without getting hurt. This is just unsustainable. Love you, Geno.
Yeah. So is this Geno and his agent sitting back like DK and his agent earlier in the season, just going, who's gonna call first? Huh?
It could be my burner account. I don't know. But what I will say is, you don't know what you got till it's gone.
Yeah.
And that fucking pains me to say it because, like, I've been just praising this kid for the last 2 years. Comeback player of the year, Pro Bowl. Like, what else do you need to see a Super Bowl championship? And I've talked about it. Like, the Hawks won their only Super Bowl off defense and a fucking run game. Yes, the plays by Russell were insane. Like, Russell's had a play or two every year that were better than every year I had in my career. However, it wasn't what won us the Super Bowl. I need you guys as fans and supporters of this team to realize what it takes, right? So just, if you don't like him by now, you're going to really appreciate him if he's gone for an extended period of time. I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah.
And I was scared about K9 going to the Niners. Well, shit. I don't think Shanahan's paying Purdy. So what if Shanahan, go ahead, listen to this. Listen to this scenario. You could pick up K9 on a 1-year deal, 5-7 million, because running backs aren't very expensive. And then you can go and pick up Geno. I promise you, he'd rather pay Geno because he knows what he can do with the run game, Shanahan, and then put a very capable quarterback with good weapons out there. He'd rather pay Geno probably 3 years, 100, which we probably won't go that high. Or you could pay Purdy 4 or 5 years, 200, 250. So, get in the chat. You tell me what you prefer. Because, I'm telling you, someone's going to pay Purdy. Respect to Purdy. Mr. Irrelevant, a 7th rounder to do what he's done. I don't give a fuck how much help you have. That's insane.
Ew.
However, to put all that weight on one person's shoulder, Geno's had all the weight of the world on his shoulders for 3 years now, and he's stood strong, and I hope the injury is not that bad.
Well, that's the thing. We got to watch this week and see what happens with Geno.
Because we thought it was ankle, and they said it was knee.
Coming up. Well, now you get into all these questions, though, depending on, and I don't want to speculate, but depending on what happens, you could get into these conversations of, do you sit him down on purpose to save him? You got the Vikings coming up, but then you got the Bears, then you got the Rams. And the Rams, that's the big one.
That's the one we have
you
to
got to get some help from some other teams, but the Rams, that final game.
Cardinals are going to beat the Rams, first of all. You heard it here first.
The Cardinals scored some points today. They're playing, the Colts, I think, or something. But
I have no idea.
They put up some points today.
Bet you they beat the fucking Rams.
Mega Delta Force.
My guy.
Geno was buns. Howell was ass. Our fans didn't show up, and neither did our D most of the game. They ran all over us. JSN did what he could. JSN.
Yeah.
Listen, me and my D got on the plane early this morning.
D
We flew our butts all the way up here.
D in the ass all over the
And I'm
place.
just saying,
Amen,
for
brother.
their D to not even show up and for my buns to be in the seat the whole time, all I'm saying is that my taint is tired from watching this crap.
High risk.
What?
High.
You gotta try to follow that one.
I did.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Listen, they weren't buns.
Pause.
All right. I told Mike as we were sitting down, they were not buns tonight. They were right down the middle.
Dubsman, can we talk about how weak our home field advantage has become?
Yeah.
I think it's getting sold secondhand to opponent team fans, and it's just sad to watch.
Yeah, you guys are pathetic. What do you want from me? I've been at every game this year. All right, it's not
You
my
know
fault.
what? Yeah. Guy lives in LA. He's been to every home game. Cheering his proverbial nuts off.
Every game. I've been sitting on a Delta flight. Go with the throw. 12status.com. Natural Segi.
That was Mega
But-
Delta Force.
Mega Delta Force, flying Delta wherever he goes, I'm sure. But
yeah, you know he is. You know he is.
listen, Delta's kind enough to hook me up with the flights, but I'm on that flight every single week, putting in my time. What's your excuse? You live in Linwood or Mount Lake Terrace. Get in the car. Drive down to Lumen. I've found free parking, by the way, almost every week that I've been here. I have no idea what all these complaints are about being able to get to Lumen and get to the game and cheer on the team and wear your blue and scream and tell your horse and go to work with no voice the next day. Where are the true Seahawk fans at? Where have you all gone? Get back in the stadium. Make some noise. Let's go.
Speaking of which, Alina Dahl's first comment
Alina.
at Norb Cam. We met him today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Norb Cam,
Shout out to Norb.
Had a bunch of those cheese turds around
Mhm.
him.
Yeah.
At the end of the game, they let off a bunch of fireworks. Like, really? F them big time for putting people in danger.
Mm.
What a bunch of cheese whiz.
Yeah. So
True.
toward the end of the game, we were down we were down very low. We got some very nice seats.
Good.
Shout out to
Producer Katie.
I don't even know if we're allowed to say
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
Shout out
yeah.
to some very
Shout
important
out
people
Producer Katie's homies.
with some very 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 cool seats.
Just gotta get creative.
And the security guys, they were right there in front on the field, and noises started happening in the upper seats of some,
What kind of noises?
fireworks, like they're saying.
Oh,
And we knew it couldn't be the stadium shooting them off because it was an inappropriate time. It's not like anyone had scored or anything like that. And I mean, it sounded like there could be some sort of situation happening,
fracas?
something. But I've never experienced that before, so I don't know what these Wisconsiners,
Wisconsiners.
are up to. Trying to blow some holes in the ice out there, do a little fishing or something, eh?
Ice fishing. Hey,
Whatever they're doing there,
Hey.
don't you know?
don't you
But
know about
either
me?
way, take your fireworks and take them home there with your stupid looking overalls, those yellow striped overalls.
Can we talk about, I'm so sorry.
What?
This is just a Katie. The
Sure.
stupid cheese heads.
Oh,
Well,
don't even
so
get me started.
Whoa.
stupid. They look so dumb.
They're dumb.
They look so dumb.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, that's the
And
thing
people
about being a
walking
Packers fan is you have to be like a Packers fan, you know?
Well, so my only gripe was and maybe this was their purpose, was to get me to talk about it
Uh,
because it was just bad branding. There's a square, or at least a triangle, whatever the
right.
fuck you,
It's like a
whatever
wedge.
this is. Yeah,
Yeah.
There's a wedge,
Uh-huh.
and it said cheese ball. I was like, well, why weren't you making the shape of a ball?
Yeah. What's that about?
Hey, like,
Yeah. I don't get it.
maybe it's to get you to question. Maybe it's just bad. It's so bad it's good.
Also,
Because now I'm talking about it.
they're the Packers. They're the cheese packers. Like as if a cheese packer was dumb enough to put the cheese on their head rather than in the package. Why is it on their head?
And if you're gonna wear one, do not wear it at 10 o'clock in the morning downtown
Yeah.
Seattle.
Copy that. Yeah, there was a lot of just guys walking around downtown with it on at like 10:30 in the morning. Just 5-something hours till the game, homie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What a bunch of
Dumb.
losers.
dumb. I don't like it.
Jonathan Smith. I think it's about time that someone tell John Schneider there's a part of a football team called the O-line. That stands for offensive line.
Oh.
Me mad.
Yeah, the offensive line was a little offensive. But then again, if we look at Charbonnet's average, they should have stuck with that. And Geno on a couple of those might need to get rid of the ball. The sacks, I mean.
Yeah.
Throw it up, man. It's third down. It's 3rd and 2. Don't take a sack. Throw it up.
You got a 6'4" fucking God.
What, DK?
Yes.
How about Noah Fant?
Wait, I
He's
wasn't
taller than
talking
that.
about Lockett, bro. What the fuck? So
we have a couple of
I'm just saying.
well-built individuals out there.
Let him go and then throw it up and then see what happens.
We had Pharaoh
God
Brown on the
forbid.
team. Pharaoh Brown's
mean,
what, 6'6"?
Yeah, 6'7".
Noah Fant,
6'7".
How big's Noah
Pharaoh.
Fant? 6'6"?
6'5".
Barner's, what's Barner?
6'5".
Okay, DK.
Yeah, 6'4".
How about
and fast? Yeah, small and fast.
No, what's his name?
I'm Lockett or JSN.
No,
Small and fast.
Tariq
Both.
Young.
Tall and fast.
6'3"
and
Yeah.
fast. Yeah.
Big.
What?
How about Bobo?
Where the fuck's Cody Whitepen?
Where the fuck is Bobo?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw him out there. There was a Bobo sight.
I saw a missed tackle on a kick return.
Oh, well, I saw a couple missed tackles by several people.
Has there ever been a Seahawks player that sold more jerseys but caught less balls than Bobo?
Pump the brakes. This is a Commonwealth superstar.
All right. Well, catch a few more balls out here. Make a difference on offense. That's all I'm saying.
Cole says
See a lot of
Cole.
jerseys
Here
in the
we
stands,
go.
though. Bobo.
defense drop the soap.
Oh.
Oh,
I
can't argue.
Cole, you gotta be a comedian, man.
Here comes Cole.
Because he never fails to make me laugh.
Cole, I'm going to tell you something that I probably shouldn't. But on the way to the show tonight, I was excited for your comments. I should not tell you that.
Yeah.
I promised myself I wouldn't tell you that, but that's the truth.
Hey, man, thank you. You make me laugh in a sad time. I appreciate you.
Nate Herbert, out of 10, how many reps do you think Brett could stop Marshawn on Oklahoma drill, Lofa?
At least 7.
I mean,
Bring it on.
no chance.
Do I get full pads?
I hope you have a fucking bulletproof vest,
I'm in.
a goddamn fucking
Bro.
hockey mask
How long
on
do I
top
get
of
to
your
train?
helmet. How long do you get to train?
How long do I
would
get to
fucking
train?
pump you full of steroids,
How
bro.
many yards
And
wide
you're
is the
still not
Oklahoma
gonna.
drill?
Oh my god! It could be a phone booth. You're not stopping this motherfucker.
How many yards wide?
I already. It's not happening.
Nah, I got him.
Like,
I got him. Aim low.
oh my
Same shoulder, same hip.
dude.
Fire.
First of all,
Drive.
No, same
Wrap up.
same foot, same shoulder. So you've never listened to me in the last 4 years.
Didn't I just say that?
No, you said same foot, same hip, which
Well,
it's basically the same thing.
same thing.
You need your shoulder.
But if you're gonna bring your foot, you gotta bring the hip too.
You better bring everything your little ass has, and then some.
Everything's attached to the ground.
Oh my god!
Here
Yeah.
we go.
You know what's going to be permanently embedded in the ground?
Yeah.
You.
I'm gonna do it for the Huskies and for redemption.
That's
redemption for that golf cart mishap down there in Cal.
yeah.
I'm gonna
well.
bring the redemption.
I'll pray for you.
That's it. Bring it on.
Bionic giraffe.
Let's hook this up.
Yeah.
That sucked. Let's get rid of the puke green jerseys, revoke season tickets,
Ooh.
and make some
Oh.
O-line moves this offseason,
Ooh.
please. Poor Sam had no chance.
Yeah, I think that we
Yeah.
can. I don't even know if we need to
Hold
talk
up.
about Sam.
Yeah. Let's not
be
go
honest.
poor Sam because we never went poor Geno. So we'll
Yeah.
start there.
True that.
Like we never gave any grace, or
The puke green jerseys, I like the puke green jerseys. I think we
I
keep
actually
them.
do. I wish I played in them.
I wonder though if it did overhype the team a bit.
No, that's
We
no
don't-
one gets.
We don't wear
you know
them
what?
often
It's
enough.
a new generation.
I know the kids get excited.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Like it's like, oh, I look great.
yeah.
But you okay?
yeah.
You
They're
still got
taking too many pictures for
You still
Instagram.
got to play great, man.
These kids
like-
these days.
No, but it's just
My followers are gonna
I-
love it.
so. But this is look, and I'll give credit to Pete Carroll. Maybe you guys have heard of him.
Mm.
Every opportunity was a championship opportunity. Practice, film study, how you took care of yourself, sleep, nutrition. Like And like, this is what I got to learn under his tutelage, right? It was, you compete to win in every facet and you stack days. And when you get a chance to play a big game, it's just another fucking game. Nothing
Right.
changes.
Right.
So you don't get high, you don't get low. And he
Right.
used to play video clips. And I still, when I like mentor kids and I send them clips of like motivational mentality, I send Michael Jordan, Kobe, like all the greats, and just how they talk about the game and that Mamba mentality. There's one video that Pete plays every year. It's Kobe saying, can't be too high, can't be too low. You have to be even keeled. No matter what happens, you just have to keep going forward and respond. Like, just keep pressing on. And I'm telling you, like, what a lot of kids are missing these days, I'm talking my kids included, this is what I'm working on with my 13 and my 10-year-old is, hey, like, don't hang your head and pout when you turn the ball over in basketball or whatever. Fucking run your guy just scored a goddamn layup. That's what I'm mad about.
Mhm.
That while you were sitting there feeling sorry for yourself, your guy beat you down the court, got the ball, put it in a layup. So now you got like two major fuck ups.
Yeah.
Like, you turn the ball over and you let up 2 points.
Yeah.
And like, that's got to stop with these younger generations. Now I'm old. I get it, but this is what the older generation taught me. And I didn't like tell them like, no, you're just fucking old and shit's changed. I learned and adapted. I listened to all the feedback and I adjusted accordingly. But then when I got to SC, a bunch of us that had got there, we had never been a champion until we all got together and we had the guidance. And so that's what I was more watching this game to say, a first-year head coach, I know Mike McDonald is going to be special with everything I've seen, putting his staff together for the first time, everything. But how are we going to respond when shit goes down? We started throwing punches and shit, and we just started fucking fighting.
Yeah.
At half.
Same old shit.
Yeah, it just, so it was real. That was real telling to me.
Yeah. Cole's
Cole
back.
says
Cole.
the reason that there's no 12th man is because the prices. Follows that up with not spending $200 for bad seats to watch that.
Yeah, well, I agree the product on the field has to be better, but
True.
why can the Wisconsiners afford it, but the Seattle people can't? The prices,
I think cost of living in Wisconsin's
so
a little less than.
but they're able to afford the trip also, plus the hotel,
Washington.
plus the whatever,
Oh,
plus they're
dude,
coming out to Seattle, plus
with cheddar to spend.
with some extra cheddar. Yeah.
I love a pun, but that
You like-
hurts my soul.
I'm just saying. These are the facts. I move off facts.
It's not fun to see what has become of the stadium with these fans coming in here, Cole. It's not fun.
I'm not happy
And
about it.
I mean, whatever the reason is, they got to try to do something to change it. To be honest with you, I mean, it's not what we're used to seeing, and I don't know. I don't know.
It's not awesome.
It's one of those things where I'm sure as a business they might love it, but as a fan base, it sucks.
Brett Diggs. There's another Brett in the chat, Brett.
Oh, with 2 T's, doing it right.
Wasn't part of John Schneider's rationale for the Howell trade was how well he played versus us last year?
Yeah.
As if our defense has been a litmus test for anything. And he hit you back with the clown emoji, Brett.
Yeah, good.
You know what, Brett? I dig that perspective. That's actually a very valid point.
That's a good point.
Is that like, okay, yeah, he carved us. A lot of people carved us last year.
Yeah.
So no, I get that. I think it's more developmental, right? When you see another franchise willing to get rid of a kid and they weren't giving up on him, they're like, okay, we're picking so high. Like it's an expendable, right? It's a luxury. They made the move and, they picked a hell of a quarterback. Jay Daniels, I watched him, man. He's good. But because they had other needs too. Like Sam Howell was not going to be the end all be all to their problems. But I understand where you're coming from because he had a shit ton of passing. He had McLaurin. He had Dotson. He had there was one other guy that's I mean, he had weapons, and then Robinson, the running back, and a decent O-line. So I understand what you're saying. I like I said, I dig that perspective. That was a very valid point. I love that
You
point.
stumped the band.
Yeah. No, it's just
JSN's back's going to get tired from carrying this offense.
Yeah.
He's
hopefully he's wearing a weight belt
right now. Yeah.
The real cheese.
Oh,
That did not feel like a home game. Packers were
Mm.
just as loud as us when we were on offense. We needed a win out of those season ticket holders selling. We need to weed out those season ticket holders selling them to them.
Yeah.
Throat sore and ears buzzing. GG's
good games.
Good games, Green Bay. See you in the playoffs.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't wake up feeling the cheesiest, and that it showed. I mean, if I was Cheez-It, I would have a field day with this game as a sponsor.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It sucks, dude. I mean, I don't know what to do about it. I don't really hear it happening in a lot of other stadiums except for some punk ass teams. And I don't think we're a punk ass team, you know?
I hope we're not a
like
punk
it
ass
happens
team.
to the Arizona Cardinals. That's a punk ass team.
LA, it happens to LA.
the Jacksonville Jaguars or something. That's a punk ass team. It happens to Los Angeles Rams. That's a punk ass team. We're not a punk ass team.
No.
It's not a punk ass city.
Hey, Gator ain't never been about that life.
I don't care if your team loses or whatever. Get in there and root for the team and tell the Packers fans boo when they start cheering for that. There's stuff that you can do.
I was walking out.
Oh, I accidentally spilled my beer all over your
I was
cheese
walking
head.
out.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
There's a
My
Seahawks
bad.
fan, and they had to be from Green Bay because it was the nicest cussing out I've ever heard. They're like, "No, I hate you. No, fuck you." And then the Seahawks fan was just filming him. He's like, "No, fuck you." And they're like, "No, fuck you." And like, I was just dying laughing as I was walking by.
Yeah.
And it's just like, when they just like they keep getting further away. They're like, "No, fuck you."
Well,
They start mouthing it.
okay. Now I know that you spend your time in the suites with all the fancy people.
Well,
And
bro.
I like to get down and mingle with the real folks.
He was in the fucking suite today.
All right.
First of all,
second half.
thanks to producer Katie.
Second half.
Nope,
second half. First half. I'm in the bowl.
Oh,
all right.
God.
Listen to me. All right. I will say
What?
that the staff at Lumen, who I know they're working hard and all that, and they're doing their job. But let
They
me just
worked
say,
the fucking hardest today.
I'm not saying they don't. But let me just say, if I even start yelling something towards the field in like a good-natured, pretty funny, by the way, I like to inject some humor in my section. The red coach, the alcohol enforcement, and I've had like one beer, and they look at you like they are ready to pounce, and like you might be doing something wrong, and are you being too rowdy, and maybe you've had one too many, and even if you're just being silly, like I think I had one Chateau Saint Michel at that point, and the ref made a call, and I said, "Get a real job," which is
he's not full time.
Oh, they turned around.
Full time.
No, that's my point.
Yeah,
but they turned around and they were like, maybe this guy's had too many.
Yeah,
like why are we not allowed to have fun in our own stadium?
Brother,
what's going on?
I'm sorry. This is very fucking sticky right now.
That's a high chew.
Very strong.
He popped a high chew.
Like I'm building muscles right now.
Yeah, it's very juicy also.
So I take care of business. I go bounce around.
Yeah.
Say hi to people.
Yep.
And I've been in suites and just like they're like, "Whoa, this guy's fucking wasted." I was like, "No, he's just fucking loud."
No, yeah, you're having a good time.
I'm just loud, and I'm sorry if I'm too awesome.
Right. Yeah.
Like, sorry.
Excuse me for rooting for my team.
But then the best part is because I've been in suites and just done that, and then just been, I'm obnoxious.
Yeah.
You guys know this about me. But then I see someone banging on the suite that's more obnoxious than me. And I'm like, I'm going to be right there, brother. And I go over there and I start partying with them.
Yeah.
And then somebody else bangs on the door.
Yeah.
And I go over and I leave the bad energy behind. Because like, yo, if I'm too awesome, that's your problem. That ain't my fucking problem.
We were walking through the lower bowl and like a first down happened. And
Mhm.
so obnoxiously, I just did like a big first down move. And I was like, first down. And
Hell
I
yeah.
know I got the attention of the red coats right away. Right.
Yeah.
But then we got another first down. I thought, whoa, I got to do it again. 'Cause I'm not a
Well,
little stitious, but I am
superstitious.
some.
No,
Well, no, I'm not
yeah,
superstitious, but I'm a little stitious.
superstitious.
So I did it again. And now they're looking at me even more. And I'm telling you, at this point, I had nothing. I was just on
Yeah.
positive vibes and
You were
trying to have a good time.
You're on energy.
But
you were
I guess
on 10.
I guess I'm being a little
Yeah.
too
A
rambunctious
little too awesome.
for the Lumen security over there.
Yeah.
Alina,
You know what?
doll.
If you don't like it, sell the team to some real fans. We'll get this thing
Hey.
turned around.
Yeah, we were the only ones yelling in there.
Come on now.
I knew we were effed with the refs. With
Oh,
Chris
stop.
the Piss on commentary.
Mm.
It wasn't going to go
Uh,
our way.
Mhm.
Sunday Night Football always puts us down.
Well,
F them.
well, when you got a guy like Cleet Blakeman out there, Cleet Blakeman, that's a referee for the ages right there.
Oh God, brother! Did you see
Brother.
that? Did you see that throwaway?
The way he throws that flag.
from Jordan Love.
Oh,
Do you see
boy.
the way he just knew he was in trouble and he just like
And-
let go of that.
and you know, when you got a guy on the sideline reporting like my son, who's just great at everything he does.
I actually enjoy him.
No, I know, but I got to
Okay, oh, yeah, okay.
You know,
But-
well, my son is the greatest.
He's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
He got mom's voice.
Collinsworth.
Thank God.
Collinsworth was supposedly pretty speedy as a receiver too.
Collinsworth's a bad dude.
Track guy.
Yeah,
Lofa's eating Sour Patch Kids.
I was. They're gone.
True metal Jake. If
Yeah.
you're a Seahawks season ticket holder and you sold your tickets to this game, F you.
Yeah,
Go Pack Go chants could be heard multiple times on TV.
yeah, I
Insane.
second that totally.
Insane that I heard "Go Pack Go" like strong.
Yeah,
And like the stadium was fucking half empty
yeah.
for like the last one, and it was still very evident and clear. I was like, wow.
Yeah, if you know who, like, if you have friends that are season ticket holders who sold their tickets, you should name names.
Oh yeah, they're not friends, obviously.
no,
but
we
yes,
should do
you're
like
right.
some full blown, just like
Yeah,
like
put their name in the chat. No,
McCarthy
I'm-
style hearings on this. Like, just name names, call people out. Let's just have some,
tell them their shit's weak.
right.
Right.
Eaglets, Snupper.
Yeah. Why
Get
not?
an O-line or fire John Schneider.
Yeah.
Sick of this.
Ooh.
No, as we pointed out, the running game actually, I think, could have done some things. We didn't stick with it. I don't think that's the O-line's fault. Geno could have fired the ball off.
If you handed it off.
The O-line isn't throwing a ball off its back foot in the red zone late into double coverage. That was an ugly throw.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't put this one on the O-line. I put this one at the feet of Ryan Grubb. I put this one at the feet of Geno in the first half.
Mm.
But I put this one at the feet of discipline with
Well,
some
I
bad
don't- they
penalties, some
fucking-
inopportune
they-
times.
Wait, let's let they walked down the field
Yeah,
the first drive,
True.
right?
true.
Okay. And
Yep.
we chose that fate. We won the toss and we deferred, right?
Yes.
And they just were like, yeah, we'll just take 7.
Yeah.
And like, I didn't see anything to be excited about in that.
Why do we need to try to be so dynamic on offense when it seems like all you really got to do is check the ball down and
Brother.
get first downs and you can win every game in the NFL?
Oh my
What
God.
are we trying to do
Like-
all the time? Like,
Look,
I honestly feel like I could probably call an offensive game and win a game in the NFL by just throwing the ball 4 yards and hoping that receiver, whoever it is, can get 3 every play.
as outrageous,
You'll win every game you
as
play.
outrageous as that sounds, I believe you.
Yeah.
Because like it's realistic. Like you have to make them threaten with the run to creep up and then the shots open up. But like the sad part is this was the 30th ranked intermediate coverage. They are the second or third worst in all the league over the middle. And we were attacking outside in the flats. And I was like, well, that's actually where they actually stand. In the middle is where they don't fucking cover. But we're attacking outside. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Like, this is something where I will give the common fan respect when they say this. It's like, why did we do that? Fuck, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Like it was like kind of embarrassing.
I don't know.
Like-
Kayla Seuss says spicy Brett is my new favorite Brett. You tell him.
You're my new
Doctor's
favorite.
cousin. Yeah, Kayla, Doctor's cousin.
Kate, what's her name?
Kayla Seuss. Kaylee Seuss.
Love you. Thank you. Spicy Brett's here to stay. Caliente.
Extra
Fuego.
Extra species.
Yeah. I'm ready. I'm hot.
Yeah.
I'm
Nate-
not letting go.
Herbert
Species nugs are back.
ship Reek Woolen's ass to Guantanamo Bay.
Oh, what? Why?
Eh,
Reek not so great.
tough game.
I had a couple tough games so far.
Yeah,
this season.
it's okay. What puzzles me though is
But then I'll have a couple games where we don't really even talk about him, which is a good thing because he's doing his
No.
thing.
yeah,
But
he is a special athlete at the position. But we have to understand this is only his third. Well, he had 1 year, his senior year. It's almost like kind of like Richard Sherman. Maybe you guys remember him. He played 3 years of receiver at Stanford, and then he went to BB his senior year. And we drafted him because Pete saw something special. And this is Pete drafted Reek because not a project, but he's like, yo, this is untapped potential.
Mhm.
So, like, for me, it kind of comes down to coaching. Like, the talent is there, and it's dude, like, there's certain drills you could do to help him at the point of attack or at the moment of truth, is what we call it, when the ball's coming, like how to defend it. I watched who's a Lazard. Aaron Rodgers threw one of the most beautiful passes into tight coverage. And Alan Lazard caught it over his shoulder, and the DB just hammered it through his hands.
Mhm.
And this is a DB I've never heard of. I don't even know his name right now. From the Jaguars, which you guys don't know his name,
No,
right? So,
his family doesn't even know he's playing for him.
right?
No.
They might not even have been in attendance,
No.
but it happened. And when I watched it, I was like, that's either the best reflexes I've ever seen in my life to a oh shit moment, or it's good coaching. So it goes hand in hand, pun intended. But like Alan Lazard's cut so many touchdown passes, and even Aaron fucking just like ripped his chin strap off like motherfucker.
Mhm.
Like, how many times have we done this? And like, I know you're 3-4 yards from the end zone, just catch it and go down. Like, just cradle it. But it's dude,
You can't
These are
really
the-
teach the desire, though. You can't really
you
teach
can't
the
you
want.
cannot teach the effort and desire.
There's like a natural skill there sometimes.
well, but
the
I
player has
take
to,
it back
you
to
know,
when I
rise
coached.
above.
I coached with Pete, and his first meeting was like, we coach effort first.
Yeah.
And this is where me and Pete were kind of at odds. I was like, dude, like, I shouldn't have to coach effort. And
Mhm.
I was still open-minded and receptive to learning and being better, because this was my first year coaching. But I went right to his office after the staff meeting. I was like, Pete, every guy that's the bare bones, that's the fucking non-negotiable minimum.
Right.
I want killers.
Right.
Like a killer or a dog, they are giving you max effort all day, every day. Because like, I never would have made it in the goddamn NFL if I didn't give max effort. 5'11", 240, bro. Like, and I was tiny for the goddamn NFL. And like now, for these days, I should have. If I was born 10 years later, oh my God, how easy this would have been. But because all you got to do, RPO, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they handed it off. I'm gonna kill this guy. Oh, they're gonna throw interception. Like, just it's passing lanes and shit. Like,
It's
but
just that easy.
it really is.
No, I know.
It's like I'm not gonna attack until I see someone attack.
Yeah.
But like back then, it was like running.
And you don't have to take any hits in practice.
And like with Holmgren, all we doing is fucking hitting.
Yeah.
But that's why we were tough and good and disciplined.
Yeah.
We practiced like we played. And same with Pete, but we were not disciplined.
Yeah.
It was all about like run the ball. I was like, if you got to tell somebody to run the ball, you're fucking wrong.
But man, this is happening in a lot of different industries. Sorry, you
No,
guys.
yeah, go ahead.
One
Yeah, I'm
second
sorry. Yeah,
here.
we're going off.
Because you want to know why your movies and TV shows suck these days? Because they don't do any work over there either.
Because I'm not directing.
There was just a strike, and I think one of the rules
Sorry.
after the strike is that now they send auditions to us, and they say you're not required to memorize your lines. But much like Lofa just said, memorizing your lines is the first thing you're supposed to do. It's the easiest part of the entire thing.
The line?
People go, oh, it's so hard to memorize the lines. I'm sorry, but that's the first thing
But I'll tell you
that
what,
goes to this.
when we've
But now the
talked,
simple technique, the bare bones minimum, the simple work ethic that it took to get there in the first place is being left by the wayside in order to, I don't know, not work as hard as you're supposed to. I'm not sure
I'm a big
end result is
proponent
supposed
of
to
work
be, but
smarter,
it's
not
not
harder.
just in football.
I'm a big proponent of work smarter, not harder. Y'all know that.
Well,
but like, so
but sometimes working smarter means working a lot more. It can.
I would take a line and give it to you and be like, Brett, deliver this however the fuck you would say it. That's good coaching.
Mm-hmm.
And like what I've been told by my Hollywood actors here.
Yeah.
Brett Davern, Caleb Clare, Bo Murchoff.
He's sleeping.
No, he's up. He's look at him. Look at him. Look at those biceps.
He's sending in comments.
But so
he's Cole.
I'm saying you said it's kind of frowned upon for them. Like they'll just make you do it over and over and over and not give you any feedback. How the fuck am I supposed to know what you want me to do?
Right.
With no feedback.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
What the fuck are we doing?
Well, but I'm just saying in general, like people are coming up who like in all different industries where these these barriers to entry or like just this sort of prerequisite to entry is sort of getting left by the wayside, which is the technique that and the foundation that things are supposed to be built on. And but it's not that we're lazy. It's
we're not giving any direction.
We weren't lazy. Why did we have to do it? It's that we're now tolerating it. Lofa says you're tolerating or teaching it. That's right.
Yeah, and
so you're tolerating the lackadaisical effort. You're tolerating the the sort of subpar.
It's like, yeah, that's good. That's good enough.
Good enough.
And it's like,
good enough.
Yeah, what?
I got paid anyway.
I mean, I'll always celebrate that. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to that, but I'm just saying. All right, Katie, you're on.
Next.
True Metal Jake. Can we retire those ugly ass green uniforms, action green uniforms now? We ditched the classy wolf gray drip.
I fucking love the wolf
for
gray.
those abominations. I never want to see them again.
Well, now no wolf gray because they wanted to do the throwbacks. And you can only have a certain number of uniforms, so the action green stays, the wolf green, the wolf gray goes, so that the throwbacks can come in.
There's a rhyme and reason to that because we are a big winning percentage in action green.
We have
because we only wear action green in prime time.
I think we looked it up. We were like 5-1 in the in the green with blue pants and like 7-1 in the all green or the other way around. But I think we only lost.
We were like 9-2.
This is the third game they've lost in the action green. Whereas the wolf gray, they actually lose all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, but it looks great.
It looks good.
Yeah. What are we? 0-1?
You can look it up.
Chill out, bro.
Slap a joint.
All I can hear is you snorting. I'm sorry, Katie. And usually it's Katie snorting. And fucking this is hilarious. This is like a first for me.
It makes me laugh.
Okay, good. I'm sorry.
Slap a joint says, do we really want to see this team in the playoffs?
Hell yes. I'll slap you in the face.
Slap in the base. Slap the face and slap in the base.
Yes. You want to see your team in the playoffs, even if it's 22 Jason Myerses, 11 on offense, 11 on defense. Who cares? Put them in the playoffs. It doesn't matter if your team makes the playoffs. Your team makes the playoffs. It doesn't matter.
I think what he was asking, brother, was
will we do well in the playoffs?
Well, either way, it's like you get to the playoffs. You're 26 or higher or 22 or higher now with the extra playoff team. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but your draft pick is lower.
Right.
And so it's like, what are you going to do with it?
Oh,
So,
we're not tanking.
No, never.
No.
Just Johnny and Pete, two of the biggest savages I ever met. And I know Mikey is. So go ahead, Katie. Sorry.
Kaylee Seuss. Did anyone else see Mike's face after Sharp's TD? He couldn't even fathom how we pulled that off.
Oh.
Today was a rough day to be a 12.
That was a
So,
sweet
wait,
touchdown run, and
wait,
if you look
can we-
closely, you might be able to see us in some pretty sweet sweets at the end of the end zone.
Can we ask Katie, like, just in the side chat? Because I don't want her to have to pay for this, but like, what? I didn't see the response. You guys saw it? Like, what?
Yeah, what are you referring
Did
to?
he?
there?
Did he show some emotion? Because I've never seen anything but just fucking stoic. Just like we score a touchdown, he's like, we turn it over, he's like he's
Yeah.
fucking hard. Like, could be the greatest poker player ever.
That was a pretty sweet run. He was coming right at us. What's up? Some fist pumps?
Did you get a
Yeah.
little fist pump?
Yeah, Mac. Coach Mac. He'll give the Tiger Woods. Yeah. Yeah. Charbonnet was running right into our grill. That was like the greatest moment of the whole game.
Wow.
Yeah. Look
Yeah.
out for us in one of the suites down there. Shout it again. I'm just going to say it again. We were in one of the suites down there. Did you know that?
I
Ryan
did.
3000
I don't know if you know that.
says
But
he
I
was
told the
super
whole chat.
surprised after the
Oh, sorry.
TD. And then Kaylee Seuss is on NBC showing the game after it panned to him and his face was in awe.
Oh,
But
all right.
not like
Okay.
someone
Okay.
did.
Wait, no, Kaylee. This is what I was fucking talking about. So the game might not have only been too big for the players, which I mentioned in the preview.
Yeah.
It might have been too big for a first-time coach. Like, and I have the utmost faith in this guy. And for him to do what he's doing right now, to be in the division race after as a first-time head coach with a bunch of coaches assembled, he had no time to put together a staff because he was the last hired head coach. And I don't think a lot of fans understand this. He plucked from so many different places, college, NFL, everything. And I do believe this is a good coaching staff. I don't believe they've figured out just yet. And tonight was kind of what I was worried about. I do believe we're more talented than the Packers. So this is very disappointing. However, I'm not scared. I'm not. I think this is kind of a wake-up call after reeling off four straight, where they're just like, hey, motherfuckers, we ain't as good as we thought we were. We are good. This is a reality check. So let's get our shit together and let's fucking go.
Yeah.
And I'm actually happier about this than like losing one of the last 3 games, which will be determined. But I believe this will make us stronger, especially you want to be strong going into January. Like
Yeah.
the push,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But that great point, Kaylee.
Yep.
Kaylee Seuss, Dr. Seuss's cousin.
Yep.
Thank you.
Himpo, how do you feel the rest of the season plays out?
Like a motherfucking boss. Brett.
Well, I mean, look, it's all about the Vikings game. The Bears game doesn't scare me, which then scares me.
Yeah.
And then that Rams
true.
game is, I think, going to be all for the marbles. So let's take care of business against the Vikings, do what we're supposed to do against the Bears, and then hopefully we can get some help, and then also take it to the Rams. And they're bada bing, bada boom, home playoff game.
Home playoff game.
Let's go, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, did you
Let's
hear that?
go.
Because you win the division, you get a home playoff game. Better not see no motherfucking whoever's coming into town, fucking jerseys. That's all I'm saying. Like, if they take over the state at that point, I quit.
Alina Doll's on the same
quit.
page.
I quit. I quit. I quit. Oh, sorry.
She says, when I hear the pack cheer, I wanted to yell, F pack F.
Yeah.
Yes.
They disrespected us. F them.
Well,
Hey.
you know.
They walked into our trap and they took over our trap.
Yeah. I don't know how much it was disrespected, or
Yeah.
disrespectful. Like, they kicked our ass.
Well,
and-
what I saw was more disrespectful than the chance.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't want them cheering for them in your stadium, then you should go take care
Kick
of business.
their ass. Yeah.
That's right.
No, I'm with you on that one,
You
partner.
know, you wouldn't hear any "Go Pack Go" chants if the Seahawks were up 17-3 rather than them being up 17-3.
Right.
Yeah.
Eaglet Snupper. If not 100% behind your quarterback at all times, you're fanning wrong.
True.
Mm.
Yeah. You got to ride. You got to ride with Geno now. But the problem is what's up with Geno and what's the injury, and maybe McNeil. Check the post game pressers. No structural damage. Test tomorrow.
Test means MRI.
Okay.
So I'm not confident.
But no structural damage might be positive.
That's
That means
them.
no broken bones.
That's them fucking like grabbing your knee and just like,
Yeah. That
Like,
means no broken bones.
do they have like a goddamn scale
No,
in their fingers?
probably not.
Yeah, they don't know.
They don't know.
And they come out tomorrow like, oh, it's just torn MCL, PCL, ACL.
I
Like,
swear on my life, if that needle goes anywhere near his knee,
Varsity Blues.
you
Billy
can
Bob,
find yourself a new.
Billy Bob Thornton. Yeah, you can't get me.
Tony Reyes. Lofa, looking at stats ain't enough when you watch certain teams and they play with an identity.
No,
Yeah,
you're right.
I think we found our identity. I think we got a little over our skis tonight. I think we came out a little hot. I think we gave up that first touchdown pretty quick. That second touchdown was even a little bit quicker. And before you know it, we're just sort of backpedaling. And
Well,
the halftime adjustments weren't there. Geno goes down. That's obviously not ideal. This was, it was a worst case scenario game.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can flush it and then move on, and we can yell about it tonight, and then we can all move on. Because if you think that the Packers were in there being loud, the Vikings fans are pretty rambunctious.
First of all, fuck the Packers and fuck the Vikings
Well,
too.
yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you,
But
God forbid Geno cannot play.
oh,
What's gonna happen is we're gonna run the ball 40 fucking times, and we're gonna score a lot of points, get a lot of first downs, and then hopefully we find our identity like you're talking about. Because right now we don't have an identity. Geno and his arm was our identity.
why?
That took relief off of our run game. I've never seen a team with a winning record, which we have, only have a fucking passing game. It's astonishing to me. That's what I'm trying to convey to the fans when they're like, Geno sucks, this and that. I was like, yo, you show me one quarterback worth of shit without a run game.
Right, but 1 week ago, weren't we talking about Charbonnet, the run game? Here it is. It's here to stay.
So what
They
happened?
stuck to it. They didn't stick to it. They didn't.
We had 8 for the fucking game. That's
don't
2
get
a
it.
goddamn quarter.
No, I don't get it.
Oh, okay.
Don't-
Well,
I mean,
okay.
guys
I didn't
tell
know
me.
where you're going with that. I'm
saying we just found the running game. It seemed to work. Then the very next game to go away from it doesn't make any sense. I don't know.
Yeah, in the goddamn Twilight Zone, man.
Come on, man.
Dalton H.
No, this motherfucker. What's he saying?
Pre-game 12s were definitely louder.
This is my dog.
Starting so ugly deflates the whole stadium. We are 5th worst in the NFL on third down at home. It's so bad.
Mhm.
Yeah, the air was let out of there pretty quickly.
So you're telling me there's a chance we're not the worst?
Maybe we should have taken the ball in the coin
We
toss.
should have done fucking anything.
Was it out the window at the coin toss?
No, it was out the window, and we just decided if I can just drop back and pass. But we didn't pass over the middle, which they are the 30th. They are the third to last worst. Like, you know where I'm attacking? I don't give a shit if we throw 60 times. Throw it over the goddamn middle
Throw it
where
over the
everybody
middle.
else killed them.
Right.
Right? And
Yeah.
make them the worst team over the middle.
Why didn't we do that?
Shit. Hell if I know. Dalton, I love you, brother. You right. You right. I'm not-
Ryan Mahoney needs to wake up in 3 hours, but number 7 haters at Brett can shh. And he says good night.
Wait,
Let him
you
know,
mean me
Ryan. Yeah.
or the other Brett?
Oh,
Him and Brett Diggs. I don't give a fuck.
What?
No, but I love Brett Diggs.
I'm not hating.
I mean, I still love you too.
I'm not
But
hating.
yeah, you're right, Mahoney.
Listen, I hope he can come back because we saw Sam Howell and we need Geno back.
Oh, now you want Geno back?
What? Don't stop. I want Geno all
I'm
the time.
joking.
Okay, all right,
I'm
don't need to stop.
joking. It's a joke.
I don't
Dog.
like this one, Lofa. Johnny Langston, I am
That's my dog.
Mr. Positive,
Yeah, he is.
but losing Olu and allowing 6 sacks did not help. Love had all day to throw tonight.
Yeah.
Pun intended.
Mhm.
Yeah. Olu, which astonishes me that he goes in for 2 starts last year, kicks major ass in all the grading categories by PFF and all the bullshit analytics. But we win. You don't let that guy get a chance. He was the Outland Trophy winner, the best O or D lineman. You don't give him a chance?
I don't get it.
I don't
I don't know.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
I don't know.
Bionic Giraffe 94
My dog.
punted with 5 minutes left because Harbaugh is a spy.
Oh,
Double agent, huh?
wow.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I was questioning that shit. When I watched it live, I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you lose by 17 or 24.
Right.
Like, fucking go.
Right.
And then just even like some of the route concept, we missed some reads. I'm not gonna blame it on Sam, who's never, I mean, he's sat in all those meetings, so
Yeah.
he knows who should be open.
Yeah.
And for everybody that's clamoring for like, oh, imagine if Howell was in there who threw for 4,000 yards and this and this and that. Look, I will always love Sam Howell because I watched one game when he was with, they might have been called the Redskins at the time, but it was against the Bears, and he fucking got hit so many times, and he hung in tough, and he fought. Defensive guys want to fight for that kind of guy. This is why we fought for Hasselbeck. That's our motherfucking guy. Like, this is why the Baltimore Ravens fought for Trent Dilfer.
Mm-hmm.
And they all said, if we sign Trent back instead of letting him go and then drafting and then signing, I think they signed Gerback to a big deal. And then they drafted Bowler. They're like, Ray Lewis, Boulware, McCrary, all these guys, they said if we just signed Trent back, we would have went back to at least one, maybe two more, because he just understood the dynamic of, hey, we run the ball with goddamn Jamal Lewis, monster, right? And we got the best defense. So does that not sound like Marshawn Lynch and the goddamn Legion of Boom, ladies and gentlemen?
It doesn't sound like the death zone defense.
I'm just saying, it sounds like the recipe to fucking win.
I don't ever want to hear that again.
Well,
Aiden Espinoza.
Aiden.
Hate, double hate, loathe entirely. That is my honest Christmas reaction to this game and those Packers. On a positive note, Lockett got a catch.
Look at you. Look at you. Ending with a positive. I love that. Love the positivity. Yeah, Lockett, I thought this would be a big game for him. We both thought that.
Yep.
Right? We talked about it.
Yep.
I thought JSN would get a lot of attention naturally because he's killing everybody.
Dude, he fought through whatever attention they were giving him.
Oh, just all the routes went outside. I just didn't understand that.
10 catches for 83 on 12 targets.
Which is great.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, like, if we go back, I don't remember a ton of them just right across the middle, which is where these guys have been torched all year.
Yeah. No.
Just send the goddamn post.
Offense left a lot to be desired.
Send that 6'4", 230-pound Adonis up the middle.
Eaglet, Snupper.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Lofa, respect to Purdy. Brother,
Yeah.
Fuck Purdy. That guy, I mean, I got scholarships. Look, this was high school. I got scholarships to play quarterback in college. Those are my only scholarships. But guess what? I knew better. I didn't see any 5'11" Samoan motherfuckers playing quarterback in the NFL. So I was like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna play linebacker. I see Sam Mills, Dat Wynn, Dexter Coakley, Al Wilson, fucking all these, Zach Thomas. I could go on. But do you think I can't do what Brock Purdy could do? I can fucking do that tomorrow.
No, she's saying you said respect to Brock Purdy.
Oh yeah, no, he good. He's just not as good as me. I'm gonna keep it real. Sorry. But I love you, Eaglet Snupper.
Caesar Tello.
Yeah.
Howell is bad, I know, but Geno is also bad.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't care. I
come
see.
on.
I don't care.
Bro.
The red zone and Geno go together like milk and beer. It doesn't go together, and it's disgusting.
I fucking love milk and I love beer. I will drink both at the same time.
Okay,
Defense
hold on.
is Swiss cheese, and our O-line is just sad.
Okay.
yeah.
Reality check time. Geno Smith is tied for second in the league with 14 interceptions on the season, and threw a pretty ugly one in the red zone at full health.
Okay. You want to know the counterpoint?
Yeah.
We can't run the fucking ball.
Okay, but 14 interceptions is 14 interceptions.
This McNeil, if you're still awake or here.
Stat boy.
Right. All right.
Hurry up. Get on screen.
So, get your ass over
Hurry
here.
up. 5,
3,
4. Hurry.
2.
Come on.
All right, get the fuck out of here. No. All right.
There he is.
So,
see, he does exist.
Come on, duck down.
Lean down. There
Say hi to everybody. Give a wave. Give a wave. Look at the camera.
All right.
Okay. So everybody talking shit about Geno. He's number 2. So give me the top 5. Like, look up top 5 passers.
Yards or touchdowns?
Just fucking period. Yeah, I don't care. But just tell me what teams they're on, because then I'm going to tell you what fucking running games they have, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, but how many interceptions have they
I
thrown?
don't give a fuck. You know why they got interceptions?
Wait,
here we go.
McNeil, why do you have wrist guards on? Is that from texting our social media too much? Are you
A
getting
little
like
carpal tunnel. tennis
elbow? Are you getting
Hey,
tweet elbow?
Just smarter. Just be smarter.
I'm
You
just
know?
asking.
Prevention.
Josh Allen.
Oh, James Cook.
Lamar Jackson.
Ray. Wait. Before you say it, James Cook, Ray Davis, Ty Johnson. Maybe you've heard of them. All right, go ahead. Next.
Kenneth Walker, Zach Charbonnet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Tell me their yards after you fucking look up these guys' yards. Next guy.
Lamar Jackson.
Oh, fucking Derek fucking Henry.
Heard of him.
All right.
Heard, Chef.
Justice Hill.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow.
Oh, fucking he had Joe Mixon. They traded him.
Yeah, turn him
Now
down.
he's got Chase Brown. No. I'm going to make my point.
No, he's trying to handle the feedback. But yeah, go for it. I love the passion.
Chase Brown.
Yeah.
Chase Brown. What? Lighting the fucking world on. He's lighting the world on fire.
Kenneth Walker.
Who else? Who's got?
Kenneth Walker the
Jay
third.
Daniels. Oh. So then he's got Brian Robinson.
Wait,
And then
Kenneth
he's got-
Walker. Kenneth Walker the third.
Who's played 5 games?
Okay, Zach
Okay.
Charbonnet.
Who's played the other 5?
So you're saying they're not as good as those guys?
No. I'm talking that they have a fucking run game
I
because
know.
of their offensive line.
Or the fact that they
And-
just run the ball more than 8 times a game? What, McNeil?
Because it's successful.
Jalen Hurts?
Maybe you've heard of him.
Oh.
Saquon fucking
A
Barkley.
guy named Saquon.
Yeah, all right,
Get
all
out
right,
of here.
all right.
That's it.
Yeah,
Leave.
you just destroyed Brett's theory. So
You're never allowed on the show again.
no, you're absolutely allowed anytime you want.
Just kidding.
I appreciate you and I love you. But
Alina Doll.
there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's my point.
Norbcam was on the 300 level section and got video of the whole fireworks thing behind him, shaking my head.
No, I'm not too.
We love you, Alina.
I love the passion, but I mean, it was annoying.
Wait, do you not want to revisit how fucking successful the run game is for the fucking top other 4 passers?
No, I hear you on that.
Oh, okay.
It's not that our
would you in the chat like to revisit that?
It's not that our run game is not successful. We don't run it.
No, our run game is fucking atrocious.
Well, when you did the average 6.7 is fine by me. We don't run it.
He broke off a 35-yard touchdown. That kind of skews it, but you should.
That's 2 games in a row
you
where he
should
broke off a
probably-
1 touchdown run, which means he should be running
he
it more
should get
often.
it a couple more times.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But when we were talking about Geno and the passing, and this guy's been doing it on his own fucking arm.
Yeah.
Everything's rested on Geno's fucking rocket arm.
Can you though at least what do you have to say to Geno? Hey, oh God, I can't even believe I'm going down this path.
Yeah, go ahead.
After a game like this is where they come out of the woodwork and go, see, I told you he's not the guy.
I'd say, Geno, congrats on your $150 million $3 deal to whoever fucking accepts and fucking appreciates you.
Well, but that's not speaking to the
No,
fans.
no,
point
no, no.
about
That is speaking
winning
to
games or not.
watch when he gets a fucking running game. If he's doing this without a running game,
We don't run the ball. They got to run the ball.
No. I need you,
You
to
can't
listen.
have a running game
I
without
need you
running
to
the ball.
listen to me.
I'm listening.
Josh Allen is the only one doing it on his own.
Well, yeah.
All right.
Well, he's got Haley there. She probably lends a lot of moral support, you know? He gets back
Who?
home. Steinfeld? You guys didn't know he's engaged to Haley Steinfeld?
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
What? Josh Allen's fiance.
Is she an actress?
You guys don't pay attention
Yeah.
to this kind of stuff?
Well, congrats on winning again, brother.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna say,
I'm sure
Josh
she's
Allen,
a real sweetheart. That's all I'm
I
saying.
doubted you for years, but now you've really dropped your nuts and made shit happen. Good for you, because you're the only one doing it on your own.
Oh, you ever
But-
met Haley Steinfeld?
Oh, this fuck. So all I'm saying is Josh Allen is the only one that could do it without a run game. Why? Because he's 6'5", 250, runs a 4.5 40, and missile arm.
Yeah.
Right? All I'm saying. But guess what? He has James Cook. Like, we just listed it all. So, like, when people throw in this, I just can't wait for Geno. And I just hope Geno, if you're listening, don't chase the money. Just go where you have a run game and life's easy for once.
Yeah.
And then when you win the Super Bowl, just be like, yo, Love T was right. Don't listen to your agent.
That's some.
I'm telling you, because all the endorsements are going to come and all this, you're going to be well taken care of. Just listen to me, because I should be an agent, because I could set these players up right, just in terms of like thinking long term. You win Super Bowls, we're going to see you in Allstate commercials and all that shit.
Who, Geno?
Yeah, goddamn right, Geno.
All right.
Like, that's all I'm saying. Is like, don't think about winning goddamn championships. And this is where players and kids, this is what I'm trying to teach my kids. I was like, yo,
You can't be in Allstate commercials throwing the second most interceptions in the league.
the first time in his career. What
Well,
about the last 2 years when he's a Pro Bowl comeback player of the year?
What have you done for me lately?
Shit, took you to the playoffs and fucking 2 winning records.
Flying Clutchman. Hawks should sign Stat Boy. He will house a call to kick return.
He will house call a kick return.
Yeah.
Decoy Metcalf needs the ball too.
Oy.
Ayos
Man.
míos.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
a call for the Seahawks to sign McNeil. Now, McNeil did play tight end at Kamiak, I think.
Yeah.
I heard he housed a 70-yarder one time.
I
We have
It
to go back and check the
it
stats on
was
that.
it was 7 on 7.
Can you screenshot like high school football reference on that? By
Yeah,
the
you
way,
better send us the video.
no, we
you-
need
yeah, you
no,
better
we
send
need
us
the
the video.
box
I
score
know.
on that.
If it was the only touchdown,
We
we're-
keep hearing
I
about.
know you got
this
the video.
touchdown for Kamiak.
I know you got the video. You better send it to us right now so we could play it for the fam.
Alina Doll.
One positive, at least we took the cheese turds' money and they had to pay all this state taxes they're not used to. We put them in the melting pot. LOL.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good
yeah.
for the economy.
I love Alina's perspective.
Cheese turds is also pretty good.
Yeah, right.
Did we think of that one for the
No,
T-shirt?
not at all.
No, next year.
Yeah.
We seem like we play them every year anyway.
Right.
Oh, I love John Ryan. Real quick, I love John Ryan raising the 12th man flag.
Yeah.
But where's Golden Tate? We couldn't get Golden Tate up there for the Fail Mary. Just trying to troll him a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Come on.
Right.
I mean, they got Johnny Ryan trolling him with the because he threw the left-handed.
He was the inventor of the no look pass, ladies and gentlemen.
Because
Like,
his eyes were shut.
yeah. Well, no, he was literally the poster they have is the ball's here and he's looking up like this. And that is
he
won the
game.
so every time, on the anniversary,
Yeah.
the Hawks post it and they tag him and I'm saying, hey, ladies and gentlemen, John Ryan, inventor of the no look pass,
There you go.
not Patty Mahomes. John Ryan.
Oh, here comes Cole again.
How did Jordan Love Ugle pass put up multiple piss missiles on us?
I know.
Reek
Missiles.
Needs to retire.
Ooh.
Oh.
We need to fight opposing teams' fans at Lewin
Yeah.
or bring maces.
I'm with fighting.
Well,
I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? Piss missiles will always make me laugh.
piss missiles is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Ugle.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Like,
I did not see this coming, to be flat honest with you. I saw a good game coming. It was not a very good game. I saw a physical, hard hitting game from both sides. One side brought that.
Mhm.
I did not see us not being able to put up points on their pretty mediocre
Porous.
defense, to be honest
Go
with
ahead
you.
and say it. Porous defense.
Yeah. This was kind of a head scratcher. But
Yeah.
I think, look, you got a first-year head coach. They're trying to figure out the system. Here I go making excuses. But if any of you have ever worked in a new situation before, it takes some time and you got to get used to it. And you got to start playing instinctually. And you got to not be worried about taking the wrong step in the new system and all that. And as soon as this does become instinctual, I think there's something there.
Yeah.
This is the first year. If we can make the playoffs in a coach's first year, that's an extreme success.
Yeah.
We have to keep our compass pointed towards that and keep focusing in on that, because I think that is what defines success this season, and that's still in play here. So remain positive. However, this was a very ugly game.
Well, I just want to keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, Pete Carroll, who is a very successful coach, was a NFL coach of 2 teams, went to college where we just kicked major ass, but then he jumped back to the NFL, went 7-9.
Yeah.
His 3rd time around.
Yeah.
And we made the playoffs.
Yep.
Disgracefully. I'm going to admit that because I was on that team. I can.
Yeah, but then in the playoffs, held it down.
Yeah, we fucking beat the shit out of the goddamn. Oh, Marshawn beat the shit out of everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know if the rest of us did anything, but we won. Beastquake happened.
Yep.
The defending world champions. So I'm just saying, right?
Yeah.
There's a chance.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get in the playoffs and see what happens.
Slap a joint.
Slap at the base.
Let's hook the defense on Fent and give him a dose for every turnover they get. Hawks till I drop. Shout out for Bakersfield, California.
Ooh.
Let's hook the defense.
Listening from distance.
Give him a dose.
Yeah.
What happened?
These are drug references.
Oh.
These are internet kids talking about drugs.
Well, then I'm glad I didn't get it. But hey, it couldn't hurt, right? Like,
I don't
yeah, I don't know. I'm with you. Stop
Alina
at the
Dole.
base.
Lofa, Brett, who gets the dunce cap for this game? Defense,
Ooh.
offense, special teams, a specific player?
I think it's the offensive coordinator for not running the ball more often,
to
be honest with you.
Yeah.
Where was Kenny McIntosh? How many runs did he get? 3?
I think 3.
3. They're both putting up threes. 3 for Kenny McIntosh.
Yeah.
Kalani got the ball a couple times on the stat sheet.
Went
2 or 3.
Twice.
I think.
Twice when we gave up.
Yeah.
So
Junk time.
I don't know. Like that was what I was most disappointed in. Is like, what's another turnover? Just fucking launch one.
Throw it.
Like, if our studs, I'm talking like 1, 2, and 3, DK, JSN Lockett, don't want to go out there. I'm not saying they don't, but put in fucking Tariq, White, and fucking just go deep. And we're going to see if anybody comes down with this or gets a fucking penalty like they got against us, right?
Real quick.
Yes.
At least we have players who do want to go out there. Do you see there's a Niners guy who didn't want to go out there?
Yeah. So
What's with all these football players not wanting to play football? What's going on out there?
Well, okay. Talking about Campbell, right? So I hope that, look, we're still talking about human beings, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I hope his world's in order outside of football.
Yeah.
That's what we don't know.
Right.
Shit happens.
It's still
and it could affect your mentals.
Well, it's just abnormal in the history of watching football. I mean, two guys 2 weeks in a row not wanting to go in a game. I mean, it's just abnormal as well.
We're talking history.
Hopefully they're okay, but
we're talking history.
No, yeah.
Do you know what our ancestors, how soft they would say we are now?
Oh,
so like you can't, relative to times, I don't know. He's 10, 12 years younger than us. That's all I'm saying. It's like you got to give him grace where our elder generations did not give us grace. They'd be coming out, oh, it's a bitch, that's a pussy, you know, this is that. I'm saying I don't know if his life's okay outside of football.
Yeah.
This is a human being.
Well, no, I hope it is.
I hope it is.
All I'm saying is that it's just abnormal to have this happen a couple weeks in a row at the highest level.
It is. But this is also a younger generation that grew up differently.
And they don't want to tackle.
Not just that,
Oh.
but okay.
And they have fake Christmas trees.
I feel like Sherm. I feel like
for the most
Sherm
part.
put it
They
the
all
best.
have fake Christmas trees. Did
Richard
you know that?
Sherman, Amazon. I don't know if you guys are watching, but Amazon, Richard Sherman, after the game, probably put it best when he said, "Look, there's always going to be adversity. There's always going to be shit in life you got to deal with, and this was your opportunity to tell them they were wrong by not playing you, and you forfeited that chance by walking away and quitting on your team."
Right.
So him, Andrew Whitworth, who I respect too, but the old man in me, no offense, Tony Gonzalez, because Tony was like, "Oh, you got to cut that guy." Like Tony went straight to
I think they did.
Like they probably did,
Yeah,
but I'm
they
just
did.
saying, Tony went straight to like, "Yo, cut that guy."
Uh-huh.
Because in the older generations, we couldn't fathom. We couldn't fathom that.
Yeah, but earlier in the show, we were talking about how these young kids need to get it together and toughen up and all that kind of stuff, weren't we?
Absolutely.
All right. I know.
Did I not say I give him grace?
No, yeah.
I don't give my son grace because I'm trying to raise something tougher than his generation.
Yeah.
I'm trying to teach him while keeping him safe. I'm like, look, I'm going to yell at you as we play basketball. I'm going to cuss at you. No, I'm dead ass.
I'm just laughing at
Yeah. No, yeah, go ahead.
No,
because it's real. This is real.
Dude, me too. I spike the ball at my kid all the time.
Absolutely.
You better come strong to the hole.
Come correct.
You better come strong to the hole, kid.
That's what but this is the older generation, right? And we have to understand that we didn't grow up with goddamn iPhones and tablets and all this bullshit. Like distractions, we got to focus on our craft.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. And so it was interesting to hear the different perspectives of the whole panel as they went through, because my soul aligns with Tony G, where he says, "Yo, cut that guy.
Right.
You don't want that guy on your team."
Right.
But my intuition and listening and learning and growth as a person, as a human being, listens to Sherm, who's a little younger than me.
Yeah.
5-6 years, saying, "Hey, I hope everything's all right with his world outside of football, because we're all human beings. However, you don't quit on your team. And I hope this is not the last impression." It reminds me of AB. AB, he went out in spectacular form. And I'm telling you, this is a guy, Antonio Brown, Brown could have threatened every major record.
Right.
But when he decided he was done with it, he was done with it. And I hope Devondre understands what he did when he sent that message. He was sending a message, but I don't think he knows the gravity of his action. And so we'll see. It will be, because he's an all-pro, Pro Bowl player, like great player, but
it's just surprising.
Very surprising.
Surprising to see, and 2 in a row is surprising.
Yeah, and
one would be surprising enough.
Then like the old soul in me is like, "Yo, you don't fucking quit on your brothers."
No.
But I can't take it to that level knowing the younger generation. Now that I have kids, I can't take it to that level and just put that negative energy on a younger generation that might not know better. I give them grace.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't feed them. I'm saying. I don't feed him. My kid strikes out, no dinner.
Oh shit, no dessert. No, I mean I'm still you
don't get your glove down on that grounder. You're running home behind the truck.
Yo, you get dinner. You don't eat, but you're not getting dessert. You don't get the fucking treats.
No, your dessert
I'm gonna eat the dessert in front of you.
Your dessert is 50 ground balls at the field with the lights off. You know,
that's what I'm saying. That's the older generation.
That's right.
The real cheese. There have been some teams who have stripped season ticket holders of their tickets for selling too much in the secondary market.
Good.
Maybe we can do the same.
F&A cotton.
I say we
send cheese.
You know what I think we do? I think we find Judge Judy. We wake her up, find out what she's up to,
Get her
put them
ass
all in front
on
of Judge Judy.
I'm not gonna lie.
You gotta take a piss? Yeah. That's fine. Go for it. Next comment.
Hey, you know what? I'm just
gonna just go, man. Just go. You've been wearing 2 gloves the whole time?
You want to do a live read maybe?
Yeah, man. You want to talk about epicseats.com? Speaking of selling tickets?
Yeah.
We already did that a little bit, but epicseats.com. We got the Simply Seattle Score Prediction Challenge. Stat-Boy, did anyone win that? Nobody got that at 30-13. Gross. If anyone was guessing 30-13 Packers on our social media, they could F the right off anyway. So good. I'm glad that we didn't win any of that. What else we got going on over there? We had Lofa with the movie quote this week. Somebody won that and went to the game. So thank you to Simply Seattle for furnishing those tickets. We got merch flying off the shelves. You see Lofa with the Not That Gouda shirt, even though they kind of were Gouda tonight. We got the Vikings coming up next. There's a special Vikings t-shirt. There's also the Bears t-shirt, Care Bears, and then something for the Rams. Is he cooking something up for that? Go to alldaybrand.co, find all the merch. We got hats and tribute t-shirts to local Seattle companies. There's the one about the drive-in that serves cheeseburgers and fries. There's the Pink Elephant Car Wash t-shirt. You got some more comments over there, Katie?
Yep.
Read us one.
Slap a joint.
Slap a joint?
Brett, I'll slap you so hard, your great grandma will feel it.
Bring it. Bring it. Bring it.
I'm so sad Lofa wasn't here to see that one.
Also, my great grandma's dead. That's not funny.
Cole,
What a jerk.
we fight in hose if we hear skull chants next week.
Ugh. Gross.
What?
Um,
talking shit again.
no violence in the stadium.
Yeah.
Yes,
We cannot.
violence.
No.
I'm rallying with you, Cole. You better be there. Let's fucking go.
Violence on the field. Let's keep it to a minimum in the
I'm
300s.
just saying.
All right.
I'm with you, dog. If you about that life, just saying.
Tell Lofa what section you're in. He'll come back you up.
We won't find out. You're talking all that shit for weeks, Cole.
You know, usually he's standing next to like Bruce Irvin and Cliff Averill too. So maybe you guys will roll a little deep.
Yeah.
You want to come help out some 12s.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, they have that number where it's like, if you see unruly fans, text this number. Maybe we
Yeah.
just give out your number.
No, don't give it. Please don't. Please don't. But just, I mean, I saw someone sent me a meme. I don't know if you guys saw it. Probably because your friends aren't as messed up as mine. But it was they're like, what if we start a Tinder for fights? If you swipe right on a guy, you have to fight him. I'm about that life. Like, that sounds like a good app.
Bo was like,
Yeah. I
fun.
heard it. I heard it.
The first rule about the Fight Club app. We don't talk
you
about the Fight Club app.
app? Yeah. So
Bo, you want to be on the podcast? Come here.
It'll be a secret
8,
society. Yeah. Get
7.
Bo.
6.
Yeah. Bo's got all the time he wants.
You want to take
Can
a
we
comment?
get him in the video? Because he's just too massive.
Looks, my good buddy Bo.
Yeah.
Massive
Our
Seahawk
good
fan.
buddy. Our good buddy.
Born and raised on the island of Victoria.
Yep, I can see Seattle from there.
An island boy
I
just
can
trying to
See
make it.
Seattle from my house.
You guys have been doing this podcast for a long time.
I know. You fall asleep back there.
Yeah, dude. Wait, hey, don't worry.
If I can't fall asleep.
As a true blue Seahawks fan, Bo, how did you feel about today's game?
I was really thinking we were gonna have the comeback.
Yeah.
I thought I felt it. I
Nah.
was like, oh yeah, I feel the magic.
Right.
When did you know it was truly over?
Sam out when
Take that away from him.
Oh no.
Bummer shot, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm just kidding. Wait, no, get back in here. Bob, what are you up to? What are you up to these days? Come on, talk to
Yeah.
the people.
What's going on?
just watching Seahawks, eating, living, breathing Seahawks.
That's
all
pretty
I
much
do.
it.
What you
Yeah,
bought?
that's all I do.
You bought a boat?
Yeah.
But
bunch of boats.
I just watched Seahawks games on my boat
On his boat.
and go Hawks.
Waiting
you
for
know?
the next
Hey.
Christmas movie to come along.
Boats and bows, baby. Boats and bows.
There he goes.
We love
Get
you.
outta
We
here.
love you.
All right.
Long time listener, first time visitor.
Another disgruntled Seahawks fan.
Yes, good. Oh,
Yeah.
Alina.
Alina doll, you need to watch the interview on Coach Mike. He tells about how he watched the same 4 movies growing up. 2 of the Ace Ventura, Dumb and Dumber. He laughed.
Yeah.
Probably should have spent some more time watching the football movies.
Wait. But what? Yeah. So,
Like Neil in the background goes, "Jeez."
well, I'm just glad he didn't say Rudy, first of all. But 4 movies, wasn't that 3 movies?
That was
No, two of the
Two of
two
the
Ace
Ace
Venturas, Dumb and
Dumb and
Dumber.
Dumber. That is 2 movies.
That's
3.
no, that's
3
3.
total?
That's
That's
3 total. Yeah.
Okay. So unfortunately, and I love him, Mikey Mack doesn't know math. I get it. Words give me trouble, ladies and gentlemen, which is why I started a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So Yeah, prayers up.
Also, just there's some awkward fans in the chat.
No,
Gentlemen.
bring
Yeah.
them
There's a
on.
few-
Bring them in.
Wait,
people.
did I ever tell you about the time we were at Topgolf? First time we ever met Big Mike, Money Mike. And so a fan comes up to me and they're like, I have your jersey growing up. We take a picture, right? I was like, oh, thanks, man. You know, and then I'm walking up to go get us drinks. And these two, I mean, I'm old, so they younger, but they're old, ladies and gentlemen. They're old ladies.
Adults.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well over 21. I'm going to get a drink, and like I'm trying to avoid them. They're like, "Hey, wait!" And I was just like, "Okay, yeah, let's just take a picture." They're like, "No. Is that Jake Rosati?" I was like, "Who?"
It's
And
me.
they're like, "Jake Rosati." Awkward. I was like, "Yes, the fuck it is."
Yeah.
And they bought us drinks.
Yeah, they did.
You got us drinks,
Yeah,
bro.
they did, dude.
Mike,
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever told you that, but those beers were bought by Jake
Some
Rosati's
awkward
fans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They like fake Letterman jackets.
we should get Letterman jackets.
Yeah, we should take all day ones.
No, fucking awkward ones.
Oh, we could make that happen.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Cole, they walked into our trap and diddied our trap.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, come on, Cole.
Fucking Cole.
Come on,
All right, Cole.
Cole. You could have at least
Nah,
said
I'm not even
LeBron.
saying it. I'm not even, oh,
Slap a joint. Should I
Slap in the
attend
face.
an LA game? Last year I did, and yeah.
oh,
Let's
maybe
go.
maybe the LA Kiss. I don't know, the arena team. Like,
Come on down.
Do we really?
Listen, we brought this up on the preview episode. We were probably going to be down in LA for the game. If you guys want to do a party, we'll be down there for that most likely. Let us know if you're going to be down there for the game and what you want to do, and we'll go for it.
I mean, I'll go down to party.
That thing's going to be for the division. Mark
Yeah.
my words. One game to rule them all.
Unfortunately, it probably will.
Yeah.
Wait, all year, Lostradamus has been saying this reminds me of 2010. So many transactions, players just in and out of the lineup, getting traded, cut, everything. And then, not the best division. Someone's got to win it. Why not us?
I think we take down the Raiders, and then we beat whoever it is in the first round, and then we'll see what happens in the second round. But I think we make some noise.
Well, we would have to join the AFC first. This isn't 1997. Next question.
Brett Diggs.
Ah,
Brett, our
Diggsy.
show's stuck today, not because we don't want to learn lines, but because studios are whores to Wall Street and only want repackaged old ideas. #rant.
No, I promise.
No.
It's actors that don't go to class. Come to LA. Trust me. Nobody takes class anymore.
or
My
come,
buddy Bo's in class. That's about it.
or come to Area 51 Productions where
That's about it.
nobody has talent. We just edit very well.
Yeah.
Kevin Tone, one time I get to watch my team in Denver and they shit the bed. Crying.
Sorry, Kev.
Sorry, Kev.
Love you, brother.
Yeah.
And
Thanks for watching.
yes, we did shit the bed.
Well, he might have been talking Kraken also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he might have been.
Whatever. Still Seattle. We shit the bed.
I saw Adam Larson today at Pike Place Market. Speaking of Kraken.
Yeah.
Dude's pretty big when he's not on skates.
tall.
He's big on
He's a
skates.
big
He's
dude.
even bigger on skates,
No, I
bro.
know. I'm just saying. Like, I can't even imagine.
How tall? How tall we talking?
Pretty tall. And he walked past.
Well, everyone's tall to us.
Well, that's true. But he was walking past, and I called him Vince Dunn, but he still looked over anyway. But it wasn't. It was Adam Larson. But that doesn't matter. He still said, "What's up?" And then he walked past. But then he walked back by again. Then he turned
Then
around
you-
and walked back
You
by
call
again.
him by the right name?
Then his wife was like taking a selfie from like far away, and I thought, wait a minute, maybe they're looking at Jake Rosati.
True.
So maybe he didn't even hear me call him Vince Dunn. Maybe he was just an awkward fan.
Right?
But you just outed yourself.
Either way, Big Cat, hit me up. What's up?
How tall?
Oh, it's,
What are we talking? Here?
well, he's got the broad shoulders too, so he looks bigger than he probably is.
I mean, that's all God gave me.
Yeah, square jaw.
And that too.
Yeah, you certainly got that.
Either way, no one's ever called me tall.
Did you ever play hockey growing up on the East Coast?
Goddamn pond hockey.
Yeah.
Like, fell through the ice a couple times.
Ooh.
Made me tougher.
Vince Dunn is 6 foot.
That's it?
Yeah.
You just called him tall?
Well, 6 foot's pretty tall to me.
Bro, I'm like 5'11 and 7/8.
Yeah,
All right.
you put him on skates though. He's like 6'2".
Yeah. That's what they gave me at the combine, Katie. How fucking dare you? All right, next question. Unbelievable.
Dalton H. Geno's rocket arm doesn't get us wins if he's throwing rockets to the other team every time we're in the end zone.
Yeah.
I have
Dalton.
lots of examples to prove it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna punch you in the face when I see you, Dalton.
Follows that
And I
up
know where
again.
you live.
Geno's
he
rocket arm
chimed in
doesn't get
again?
us wins if we're throwing
Yeah, we
rockets
said
to the
this.
other team.
No, we already
he
said this.
paid
No,
twice
it's a
to
little
repaint the
different.
comp.
Lofa, Geno isn't smart. Facts.
Oh.
Wow.
Mm.
I'm gonna need to see your high school film before you talk about a professional about to be 3-time Pro Bowler,
He's
comeback player of the year.
tied for second in the league in interceptions. You can't get around that.
Yeah.
And he does throw
So-
interceptions when we're in the red zone when we need.
Okay.
Hey, we come out of there with 3.
No.
Bo, what was the score? It was 17-3. We come out of there with 3-17. It's 17-6 rather than 17-3.
Yeah,
They
cool.
go down and score.
Cool story, raw. What I'm gonna fucking spit some facts on you
Go for
is
it.
that he had one more pick than Mahomes, who has one loss. Okay, so what are we really talking about? Mahomes has Pacheco. He's got another fucking guy I've never heard of. Kareem Hunt. When they drafted him out of Toledo, fucking led the league in rushing. Is that good? Yes.
Yeah,
And then
but
he came-
we have DK Metcalf,
okay,
Noah
cool.
Fant,
Yeah.
Tyler Lockett, JSN, Kenneth Walker, Charbonnet.
Yeah. Well, if
We're supposed to have weapons.
Mahomes has a run game, it's not just because of the running back, it's because of a goddamn offensive line.
True.
And I'm not shitting on the offensive line. We lost our starting center, who the last 3 games out of the 4-game win streak was starting, right? Olu. We've had Abe has been back for 3 games, right? Part of the solution and the run game. It's just, dude, there's so much more that goes into playing quarterback than people know. And look, I was only a quarterback in high school. I had a terrific run game. I still sucked as a quarterback. I never should have been playing fucking quarterback, which is weird that the 3 Division I schools wanted to play quarterback. That's why these guys were fucking losers. They're like, we're going to take an all-pro linebacker and make him our quarterback. In what world does that make sense? And I fucking told one of the coaches, they're like, you're a fucking idiot. Like, bro, seriously? I would never come to your college.
If you want me to be your quarterback, there's something wrong.
There's a lot of problems,
Yeah.
right? Mainly you and your judgment.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So, and look, I had confidence that I could, but the read option wasn't out. The RPO wasn't out back then.
No.
So I was just going to get my little ass kicked. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to do it on defense, or at least get to kick some ass.
Oh, we'll never know what could have been.
Yeah, I
We'll never know.
could have been the first 5'11" quarterback in the history of the game.
PGZ206 turned off after 14-0. I guess I did the right thing.
Yeah, I should have stayed home.
Turned off like, what does that mean?
No, he turned off the
Oh.
game.
I'm just asking. I didn't say anything.
There's the
Get
new
your mind out of the gutter.
there's a new Garfield movie out, and my kids are obsessed with it. And in the movie, Garfield constantly says, "I want to go home," and that's about how I felt at points during this game. I just want to go home. What are we doing?
Heathcliff better than Garfield.
We got to turn
So,
it around
just gonna
next
say that
week,
much
you
right
guys.
now.
Come on, big game coming up against the Vikings. Stay positive.
Brett, you act. Slap a joint. Brett, you act. I didn't know. Were you on the Diddy list?
I don't think so. Nobody's called me yet. I never got invited to any of those parties.
Follows that up. Brett, you said you were going to slap me.
Ooh.
Sad face. All love.
Yeah, bring it up. Yes, I will. Wait, what? Are we still arguing? You don't want me to slap you? You want to slap me, but I can't slap you? You slap me, I'll slap you. How about that?
Slap me and I'll slap
I don't
you
even
back.
know.
Dalton H.
Oh, this fucking guy.
I'm speaking on the place where Geno has time.
Yeah. He doesn't
You
have
know
time
what?
all that often.
You know what, Dalton? Today I got time, cuz, and I'm coming to your fucking house and I'm gonna slap you. I'm just kidding. I love you. That's Dalton H is my dog. He's 1937 Farms. He is a real one of the biggest savages I know. I love you, brother.
See, the thing is they don't know where we are right now, but some of these people, we know where they are.
Yeah, goddamn
You
right.
guys got to watch out.
I'll be there.
That's it for the questions tonight. You guys are awesome. Thanks for joining the show. We're sorry that the Seahawks couldn't bring it for you tonight, but hopefully we did, and we appreciate you guys being here for us. Follow us on all social media at All Day Family on Instagram, at All Day Pod on Twitter. Where's the camera? There it is. All Day Pod on Twitter. You can also check out our merch store. See the t-shirt Lofa's wearing? Also, there's been a lot of questions about the quality of the merch, and the quality has been up
Superb.
considerably since last season. So
Yeah.
if you had bought merch from us from Take 12 and all that, it's a brand new merch store, brand new people taking care of it.
Yeah.
Top of the line quality on all this stuff.
Shout out to Pure Brand and Taha.
Yeah. We recommend, we can pretty much guarantee it will last much longer than one wash this time. So
with the right attitude,
go to
anything's possible.
alldaybrand.co and check us out over there. Also, I think that's it for me, actually. Yeah, that's it. We did it, everybody. We really did. We'll be here again live next week, just like we are after every single Seahawks game, whether they're home or away. But we'll be back here in our undisclosed location next week as your Seattle Seahawks take on the Minnesota Vikings here in Seattle at Lumen. It will not be in prime time, but it should be a doozy.
Maybe.
You got anything else to say to people before we get out of here?
I love you. I love you all day, fam. And I appreciate you spending time with us.
Good night, Cole.
Yeah, Cole, you're all time. Dalton H.
Good night, Alina.
You know
Good
you're
night,
my
Dalton.
dog.
Good night, everybody.
Alina,
We love you guys.
Everybody. Johnny Lang.
Bye, Giraffe.
Everybody.
All of you guys. Bye.